Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Am I coming through? Here's hoping. Oh, my expressions are a little fucky. Hang on. There we go. How we doing? How we hanging in there? Literally just finished Netflix Avatar. What timing? What timing? Hell yeah. But yeah, no, today we have ourselves more Embee Cabaret Theater. The series where do you want me to fucking look at something that's of particular interest to you that's under average 25 minutes? If you can wait for it to be, or if you can wait for the queue to be ran through, then you'll eventually find it. Streams of about 2 hours 30 usually. I try to go no more than 3. This one's a little on the longer end, but that's because 2 hours 31, not that big a deal. Owa, 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 owa. Thank you, Iris. As always, submissions are in the Discord's video submission room. Let me just... Oh, ew. Sorry, there was something on my desk that I guess I didn't pick up. Anyways. Right there is the Discord if you are not already a member. If you're not sure about a video because of one thing or another, moderators will look over video submissions and approve them ahead of time so that if it's a video I haven't seen, then there's no actual worry about me like spoiling myself, for lack of a better term. Everything's as going in blind as possible. Let me just open the tab. And before we start, I would like to thank Sword Prophet. Come on, Stream Elements. Sword Prophet. And oh wow, for the follows. Welcome to the Cabaret. Hope you enjoy your stay. Sorry, I woke up not even an hour ago. Or actually, no, it'd be a bit more over an hour now. Anyways, hope everyone's doing all right. I just kind of want to get right on into this. And we are... No, how dare you, Boris? How dare you autoplay when no other video I've done this for has autoplayed like that? Come on now. Alright, this is how we're starting. Also, that was very loud. I can just... There we go. We're starting with the vodka cooled PC. Wait, why is this in German? Why are my subtitles in German? Oh, I see. He makes his own subtitles, so there are no English subtitles. My brain has forgotten some very simple things. Holy shit, German subs? I thought about that. God, I love Boris. Yes.
Number 1.
The balcony. Okay. Yeah. Just gotta mount it down. Yes. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Smart Slav. 1080s are still hard to find for him. Uh-huh.
Check PC. Check fan. Maybe two. And you tell them who am I joking? This is your number 1 fan.
Yes.
You enable
I know someone who genuinely did this.
It's a necessary sacrifice.
It's a necessary sacrifice. I mean, I sleep with a fan on, so like, I cannot complain.
Soviet aviation technology.
She doesn't. Who does?
Is fortunate enough to have indoor fan. What kind of luxury is this? And for them,
Mm-hmm.
I introduce the ultimate slash solution. It is the vodka.
We already have it walking around.
Making them jokes again.
Oh no 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 no. It is more than possible. It is more than possible.
But you see, someone has.
We poured in cold vodka and started the computer.
This is Cossack HD.
Oh my god. I remember watching a lot of Cossack HD at one point. Wonder if he's still doing stuff.
to all-in-one water cooling solution. He did get some good results, and the gaming room smelling of vodka. And this gives me idea of a more permanent solution. You see, there are many ways of doing vodka cooling.
Okay.
Of course, you can just take your PC case, fill the bathtub with vodka, of course waterproof the case as well, and
What?
throw it inside. But not only is this very wasteful of the
Yes, of
vodka,
course.
this is also expensive.
Well, that's a
Vodka
lot of
likes to
vodka.
evaporate all the
Wait,
time.
are you
Yet
telling me the
it's full of
vodka's coming out the
vodka.
tap?
Why
Okay,
give
no.
people
Look,
like
I
to
believe it
drink
at this
vodka?
point.
Yeah, very big trouble everything. Oh, okay, and small chance you get electrocuted, but still, do not
It's a small
forget.
chance.
So there is this one other option. You buy one of these all-in-one
Oh,
coolers
I
and
actually-
twist the liquid inside with vodka.
I don't
Put
have
it
that
in
exact
the
one, but I've got another
melting
Corsair
together
AIO.
and just to find that
First video of the night, yeah.
Escape, you start a fire, your house burned down, and worst of all, Vadim, блять, stole your sausage.
Yeah, I've got the one with the wider radiator.
Instead, there is another way.
The one that like spans the whole top of the case. It's beautiful. I don't think I've ever had actual overheating problems outside the one time I forgot to re-up the thermal
Unless you
paste.
know what you're doing, then go ahead. This video definitely not sponsored by EK Waterblock, but this is to Slav-made water cooling set that I will use.
Okay.
And maybe the only one that can withstand.
Did I press
And this
the
video not
button?
sponsored by Ruski Standard.
No, I
Shocking
thought I
news,
did.
know.
Thank
It's
you.
sponsored by 1,000 people on Patreon. Thank you.
Fixed up. Should be
Since the
anyways.
water pump and reservoir do not come with a vodka bottle adapter, we will have to make one ourselves. But to make this is very easy. You fill sink with cold water, you check bottle of vodka and cut off the bottom. There is many ways to remove the bottom, the nail method, the punching the top method,
Right.
bottle cutter,
Uh-huh.
the diamond drill head method if you really have too much money to spend. But we do
Of
full
course.
flat style.
Yeah, no,
burn
you do it the
down.
nice classic
Yankee is
way.
very simple. You get some string, you tie it around the bottle where you want the
Okay.
cut to be made. You soak the string in something flammable, lighter fluid, acetone, diesel, no, I mean benzene. You tie the string back on the bottle where you want the cut to be made. Make it a bit more flammable just in case.
I've
Then
never
you
actually
set
done
it on
this, but
fire.
like I've seen it work. I'd probably use lighter fluid because it's just what I have
And then you remember that
around.
did not work last time. Why should it work now?
Oh,
But instead you have to
I
use
heard it did.
iron or some kind of rock. So you just take a
Oh,
pair of
that's the
long glasses
case.
and build it.
Okay.
This summer, there is still time to learn how to fix this by the time of winter. Do not take too much, just one line.
Okay.
Maybe two, just enough so it would fit around the bottle. Maybe
Just,
2-3
yeah.
times. Then
Yeah,
use
yeah.
together, keep it
Absolutely.
dry.
What the hell did you come back to? A vodka cooled PC.
You wait for the fire to burn away, rotating it slowly, just like campfire with your friend. And once
We're
you burn
learning
away,
how to make a
just like
vodka cooled
campfire,
PC.
you extinguish with
That's
cold
what we
water.
do. Yep. And then you should hear a click
The cold water
if it
should be across
works.
the bottom, but feel free
It must
to have
it must
warm.
need to be like colder than he's setting it, right?
Ah, finally! With this a complete pиздец. If you have done this correctly, the bottom should be coming off
That's
with
good
full
enough.
air and no broken glass.
That's good
You can
enough.
save the bottom for later, but just like
The bottom makes a decent like petri dish prop, I've learned. You just do some sanding.
To be perfect, but
so that you don't see, like, the lettering.
The water pump, which in
And
that
it-
case is the
good
reservoir as
prop.
well, which means we can attach the
It's the
bottom
average
right
Eastern
on the
European
top
PC,
for
exactly.
maximum Slavic efficiency. You see, this is the thing that you sell. But if
No,
you
this
buy
video is a
stuff from
fucking
Slovenia,
classic.
It does not come with vodka adapter. Why not? I have no idea. I remind you again, do not do this at home. Leave it to the professional Boris.
I love that little stand in there. It looks neat.
Since the cylinders
Okay.
in the bottle are not perfect fit, we
Okay.
need to improvise.
You need to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Good call. Good call.
Is the perfect solution that I have in
Silicon caulk is a good idea. Yeah.
By ethanol.
Uh-huh. I wouldn't have thought about that, actually. Also, look at the nice bead he's getting using that caulk gun. That's genuinely hard to do. Gotta use your
Then you
caulk.
wait for it to dry.
I mean, I always have some sitting
Hair
around.
dry is perfect solution for helping
That's
things
actually
work.
true.
It takes about 24 hours for silicone to completely cure, and this is very good idea to wait. Especially since all this stuff is going straight into PC.
Now, I'd be worried a little bit.
This
And just a tiny bit
This is the one single
that
PC
you'd
that I
warp
have
the
used
plastic,
for
but
the
maybe
past
it's
3
just not
years
plastic.
for editing all the
It
videos.
looks like it.
And it is also the single most expensive thing in my possession. It's called the Beast
Same hat,
Dust.
same hat.
It weighs over 20 kilograms. And I do not have
Mine
much
too.
decorative purposes. No, it is so that Vadim does not shield from
That's part of my reason too.
most of these internals they already have swapped that. Except for this dust, this GTX 980 and a CPU being cooled by this
God,
smooth
when
fan
when actually was this made? Hang on. This was 5 years ago. God.
Yeah.
All right.
Might as well use engine
I'm
fan
just
from
like,
that.
wait,
So step
hang
1 is
on.
to get a good accurate reading.
I mean,
of the fan
980,
cooling in the machine.
that
It's
card
running one SSD,
is just
one
barely
hard disk,
still a
with special
trooper,
tab
honestly.
to fix. Wait, вот какое. Давай, let's boot that to some test.
All right, what do we got? That is a really cozy looking
Let's
setup,
touch
though.
back
I
to
ain't
back
gonna lie,
to
Boris.
well, we got a good
You
accurate
do it
reading,
again.
about 33 degrees on the processor. This is
Afterburners.
the hope to get back on after the
Wonderful
test. The
piece
first
of
test was
software
never less
that
light.
does could
The
kill someone who
injector
has
was to
asthma.
15,
Don't look in
20,
mine.
maybe 30 minutes,
Don't
just to
look
get
in
the heat
mine.
nice and high. These are the
I
settings
remember
that
your
was going
AMD
on.
RX 580, a warrior in your
You see the
heart.
temperature reading in the upper left corner, and
I
you can see
started stream. My
temperature
first
back
graphics
very fast,
card
to about 47 to 50 degrees.
that I actually like got in my possession that wasn't part of a pre-built
At 53 degrees.
for
But still
streaming
remaining mostly under
was a
50.
1050 Ti, and that lasts me a
After closing
while.
down the game, the GPU
Do not let
temperature
show
drops
near your
to normal
PC.
in about 30
I mean,
seconds,
the
and
dust
CPU
is
in
stagnant.
about 60. Just complete. No, it was
If
time
the
to
cat
assemble
dander
the
don't
GPU
kill her,
system.
the
Do
PC's
test
not
to
gonna.
provide liquid, and then switch over
She's
to water.
fine.
The set consists of water block for CPU, 2 fans for the radiator of course, the water pump and of course some extra tubing that I had to buy, in case of expanding my vodka bottle straight into refrigerator. Because even though the concept of building a PC into the fridge sounds great, you still need to fit the milk and the beer.
That's true.
and the occasional
I would
beverage
love
jam in there.
a fridge
Not
PC.
forget, the
That'd
first
be
thing I had to do
awesome.
was to extend the legs on the pump. Because after
I can
all,
barely
the
understand what this guy is saying.
vodka on distinct
Look at the
all time.
subtitles.
Опа, ну дети славенькой engineering. I have complete faith in this project now.
I might just be used to his
Next
voice
was
too.
assemble the water block on the CPU and motherboard, but this meant completely removing the motherboard and all the components. But since the time was
Fridge PC will
long,
kill the
I decided
PC
to take
slowly.
back and finish next day.
Yeah. But what if? But what if? What if it didn't? This is also the closest thing we have to normal subtitles because he makes his own subtitles. And, I look, there are no English closed captioning because the rest of them are done by people in other languages who are trying to make his videos more accessible to non-English speakers. It'd be the best cooler solution if you can get the fridge cold enough, yes. Operating temps are real, they are. God, I love the look of a completely clean CPU. I don't know about y'all.
I'm supposed to insert it, but on other side. So how
Okay.
are you supposed to see content here? With hopes and fucking dreams.
This is how I sound when I'm building a PC. I built so many in my time, and it's like wrangling a beast. Howdy, Al. How you doing? Thermal mayonnaise. Exactly. Slavs are the funniest guys of all time. True. And Boris actually seems like a decent guy. Everything I've heard. And on top of it all, he's funny as fuck. God, the instant you say get an Allen key out for a PC setup, I'm glaring at you. Technically, you're Slavic? Yeah. Not even technically, you just are.
But with 2 meters of tubing, you have to consider graphics card, the memory, and distance between these tubes. It's a good challenge.
The European side of my family is all Nordics.
Now you just have to measure distances between these.
They're
elements.
about,
But
like,
don't worry, if you
Finland
make it happen
specifically.
on your computer,
Does that mean you're funny?
pretty figure
Probably.
out, no pressure. When I was searching how to cut This what
You
the
get
game
it. It's
took.
like, okay.
There was no fucking info.
It's like playing D&D, right? When you pick certain classes, you get additions to your modifiers, right? Hear me out. You get additions to your modifier. So it doesn't matter if you're a sneaky rogue, it means you have an advantage to being sneaky. You know what I mean? Viking people? Mm-hmm. I also come from just a long line of Nazi killers, so we
Nothing in the menu.
couldn't be prouder.
Do not just take a spoon and go ahead. Anyway, box cutter works fine.
Was Finley part of the Axis? Yes. Did my family take that shit laying down? No. Not even a little bit. Pulse have a -5 modifier to changing light bulbs. What does this mean? Should I consult Tidu on this? Hey, this is unrelated to anything.
Fear of blood or anything.
Huh?
Simply do not want my computer to crash. You see, always keep in mind which is which. One flows in, other pumps up. The pump here to push
Okay.
the hot water into the
4 to
radiator.
spin the
Not
chair
into
and 1 to...
the
Oh,
One cold
God
water running into
damn
the
it.
not hot.
Poland is the Florida of Europe. Every time I hear something out of Poland, it's always the weirdest shit, and I'm just like, you know what? No, keep cooking.
No pressure.
No pressure.
We stood just number 2 with this cocktail that you have picked. You can use water straight for babushka as well. If you want small gopnik frogs growing in your system.
Kinda
Otherwise
do.
just distilled water. But I'm not afraid. I will flush everything out with vodka later anyway. Okay, here goes.
Most recent TF2 LAN was held there. I don't know how they got everyone plugged in so well.
You'll probably already
Ah, damn
have
it.
seen this on social media. But if you did shit, congratulations to me.
This is just fucking fascinating to watch.
Filled it enough to test
So
how
where is
good
this supposed to
still
mount again?
on the bottle. No leak for now. Shit is more stressful than beating half of matches.
Uh-huh.
Shit, we have пиздец
Duct tape and lots of alcohol. That I do know. The Poles do have a big love of big alcohol.
Ah, пиздец.
Pizza. They did in fact empty the bar on Friday.
Drain the system
Hell yeah.
and apply new silicone.
Okay, but that's not the end of the world.
Bottle again, and waiting for the silicone to cure.
That's not the end of the world. It sucks, but like you do it.
It seemed like a good shot. The pressure of getting this right on the first time was definitely getting to my head, but finally.
I'm a little
I was ready.
worried about the cap, like not being completely flush with the system. Yeah, see, this is why water cooling scares me and why I just use an AIO for the record.
Was only beginning. Once the whole system filled up and the air bubbles went away, I was introduced to a completely new problem.
Okay.
It was no leak. The system was completely sealed, and
Good.
the flow was good. But maybe too good.
Too
Let me
good?
introduce the first ever vodka bottle vortex. As you can see, this was pushing a lot of air into the system.
Oh,
which
but
is
that's
nice
fucking
for
sick!
and then I realized what the advertisement in the reservoir was for. But there is another option. The sponge.
Oh, that
which
looked
still
awesome,
pushes
though.
air again, head to
Vodka
empty and
text.
refill
Yes.
the hot system. This has got to be by far the best thing about it.
Oh god, I haven't had any
Shit,
caffeine
listen,
today. Let me
this
sip
is
my
giant
coffee.
Icky water block, take notice. After
Al,
installing
I'm drinking your
sponge in the
wife.
system, the problem went away. No more air in system, no more vodka cocktail, and bubbles start going away very fast. Okay, I have played in a screen and some keyboard.
What the freak? I came at a good time. This is still the first video.
Vodka bottle hot
Okay,
chocolate
actually, pitches, full warning. 2 of these videos involve your phobia of viruses. Computer viruses. I'll let you know when those are so that you can just look away.
no leak in system. I think we have good lunch.
We've squashed the zombie thing, but like, computer viruses I don't think are ever going away.
Fan power, which was good to see because probably it is the temperature of the room. It was time for metro, and it was time to switch off Steam notifications. The game, it was nice to
That
see
was one of the first things I did when I started streaming full time was remove my Steam notifications. I realized how annoying it was gonna be.
10 more minutes of grinding, the temperatures had not yet
I like my overlay, but I don't like a lot of notifications on screen at all. So, you
10
know.
more minutes after that, until I saw temperature 50.
He's benchmark testing with Metro. Yeah! Gonna lurk now. Take care, Moira. Metro and GTA 5.
Just 1 minute of playing, I start getting these strange leg spikes out of nowhere.
Oh
Never have
dear.
I seen this on my hardware.
Huh.
Switching on or off. I checked to see if there was going on something in background, but no, the frames were just dropping. GPU and CPU temperatures were fine, but it seems the hardware just
dear.
like my new cooling solution.
Oh
After dropping out of the
dear.
game, I saw again the GPU taking only 30 seconds to cool down. But this is where
Okay,
the fan stopped.
okay.
If fan cooling took about 60 seconds to turn to normal temperature, then with water cooling it actually did not. It did not reach the original temperature
That's
anymore.
terrifying,
Instead, it was
terrifying. No,
31.
thank you.
We now have 35. When touching the bottom,
Okay.
it still felt warm. But this just means the liquid cooling is working fine. But overall, it would have probably taken about 30 more minutes to cool down to 30 again. Just was over. But in
Oh
conclusion,
dear.
it was time for vodka.
Wait, motherfucker, are you going to drink it? Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, I thought this was the vodka.
Yes, blow into the system. But this coolant shit is toxic. You would not have seen problem with
Okay, this is the
You have to clean
coolant,
the system
not
and
the
push it
vodka.
back into the
Okay.
bottle
Let's see
and
if the
change
vodka does any better,
You
chat.
have pressed. I prepared the system for the vodka. I cleaned the system,
Okay.
cleaned the tubing and the bottle. So nothing would disrupt my ultimate slave.
How often do you have to, like, how often do you have to put in new water?
Closed bottle of Ruski Standard. Давай, let's go.
I love the word davai. Davai is just, it's so useful. What the fuck?
I'm trying to keep out of these bottles. Ха. Давай. Cheers, comrade.
No, yeah. Oh, 2 shots of vodka. The vodka is gonna work better. I hope so. I hope so.
Giant leap for slave kind. Time to make history. As the first drops of vodka ran through the system, I felt I had created something
Ooh.
truly beautiful. It was worthy of the
Ой,
cocktail
блядь.
It was glorious. Once I topped off the system, it was ready for testing.
I'm sorry, these videos, they just take me back so much. I haven't seen this video in years.
In the tubing, compared to
It's either a
other
Russian setup or a California Valley Girl setup. It's Russian because the vodka's actually good.
30 degrees. Okay, time to test
I'll
again.
be damned.
And of course, the first game I try, and the
Stalker.
only game that is worthy
Yeah.
of true vodka cool PC. It is Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl.
Yeah.
No, you did
The Moonmaster setup would use PBR. You're wrong. Leinenkugel.
You did.
Leinenkugel Summer Shandy specifically.
Я пошел на.
Besides, keeping you busy might be a good way to
PBR is still kind of a joke beer. Lineys are the beers of the Midwest.
At this point, I feel something.
Here's some bitches, Laura. My mother can't drink vodka because she gets violent.
Huh. I suddenly felt the urge to play Stalker. Lost Alpha, Clear Sky, all the games, all the mods. Because never had Stalker. Played so smooth on a PC.
Kinda, yeah.
Better, nothing
This is reminding me why I have to mod Stalker though, because the head bob is too much for me.
44 degrees.
300 FPS usually. Holy shit.
This was the most glorious thing I had ever felt.
Yeah, the original movie that Stalker was based off of, which is based off of the book of Roadside Picnic,
But of course I could not
it's amazing.
Pass me by. At this point, the FPS had peaked at 4001 and the CPU temperature at 47. I fired up Metro, we went in guns
The way to make Stalker's
Holy
engine
shit,
stable
yeah.
is vodka.
Budget's falling,
True,
but not mine.
but I'd still have to
The
mod it.
temperature's still not even close to 50. It is as if the vodka was fueling the gameplay while
God,
cooling
that
the
goes
machine.
hard.
It was glorious, and I finished the level without dying once, and the CPU never reaching 50. I do
That's
not know why it
beautiful.
was, but I think the computer knew.
That is
Because this
genuinely
time,
beautiful.
when I fired up GTA 5, the leg specs were gone.
Huh.
Of course, at this point, the CPU did achieve temperatures of over 50 degrees.
Okay,
They did this just
it'd be
because
so
the game is
cool
not
to
vodka
do
optimized.
vodka
And
cooling.
even though the vodka cooled PC also
Game
took
that
a
runs
very
an
long
engine
time to
program in
cool
MS
down
Paint on
after
Windows
the
Vista.
game
Yeah. Now I have to mod it to
regularly
remove the head bob though,
and it is that you
because
can
it
put the
is
bottle
genuinely
into
too
freezer
much for me.
even better result. So what is my conclusion from this project? First of all, do not try this at home. Second, Stalker runs better. And trust me, I take any solution I can to play Stalker as smooth as possible. And number 3, you can
Yes.
tell the whole world that your PC runs on vodka. This has been Boris, the Shashi King.
I forgot that the Budweiser parody in GTA was Pisswasser.
Stay cheeky breaky, my friends. And I will see you
I
next time.
genuinely forgot that's what it was called. Cheeky pretty give dumb care. Modding soccer is one of those things you think everyone can relate to. I just need to remove the head bob. That's all I need. Oh yeah, I should probably go to the next video. Got access to Chernobyl's deadliest area.
On April 26, 1986, reactor number 4 at the Chernobyl
There,
nuclear power
I swear there is no
exploded.
theme. I'm
Thousands
just
of
doing the
kilograms of
backlog in
radioactive
order.
Material and fuel were launched into the sky, and burning metal sent contaminated particles into the air for days. This deadly detritus would go on
Kyle
to
Hill, my
contaminate over
goat.
100,000 square
Did you
kilometers.
submit this one?
Over the next year, 600,000.
Look, I'll just watch
million
anything about Chernobyl,
go to
frankly.
extraordinary,
It's a
sometimes
special
deadly
interest.
lengths to
Y'all
suppress,
ever think about the
remove,
button?
and/or sequester the most dangerous footprints of the
You don't think
disaster.
so? You just like his
By the
videos?
middle
I
of
can check who
December
sent it.
1986, an immense, unprecedented engineering effort would result in the sarcophagus, a concrete tube of the remains of an
Yes.
exploded core that would remain
This was
radioactive for at
Iris,
least the next
actually.
20,000 years. The sarcophagus was
He has a series on nuclear accidents. Oh, fuck yeah.
only designed
But yeah,
to
that's
be safe
Iris.
for the next 30 years. And so 20 years later, in 2007, the project contract for the new safe confinement was signed. It was a giant arch, a design chosen from hundreds of
I
other
really
ideas
do love the
that
look
way
of
more
the
than
sarcophagus.
Eiffel
It's
Tower,
just
taller
so
than the Statue of Liberty,
imposing.
and could be slid into position over the sarcophagus, allowing its
Yeah, you were the
construction
one that
hundreds
submitted
of meters
this.
away from
Hi,
dangerous
Yuffie.
When it was moved into place in
Yuffie, would you
2017,
like up?
it became
Would
the
you like
world's largest mobile
uppies?
structure. A nuclear tomb
Oh,
built to shelter the
no.
corpse of Chernobyl for a target of 100 years.
Girl, most of them are. This guy got fucked up, but he covered 3 Mile and Fukushima Daiichi as well. Hell yeah. Oh, Yuffie. She's just really loving sitting in my lap recently. Getting pets. Oh, you nuzzle my tummy. Hi, Yuffie. Both of which went less horrible wrong than Chernobyl. Oh, yeah. Like, people live in Fukushima still. Filmed in October 2021. Many locations you're about to see have been forever changed by the
Thousands of
invasion.
people have toured the zone since
Oh,
the disaster.
right.
The NSC is easily the most iconic image of Chernobyl today. To my knowledge, almost no one has been allowed inside to document what
It's one of those things about the invasion that,
along with a
like,
team of nuclear scientists
a
and
big part
engineers
of me
were
really
allowed
hopes
a few precious
Chernobyl
moments
is
inside the
mostly
NSC.
preserved.
With the
You know?
explicit permission
People are
of the
still alive in
Ukrainian
both
government,
Japan and
we
New
were there
York.
to learn
Yeah,
what it's
yeah.
like to manage the world's worst nuclear disaster.
But, like,
Is there
Chernobyl
danger?
is like, no, you cannot live here
By the
right
end of
now.
this, you will have learned, as I did,
It will
that the most
eventually be
dangerous place in the
okay.
zone isn't as terrifying as you
So
might
there's the
think.
inside of Chernobyl. Yeah.
To get to
I've
the
seen
new
like a
safe confinement,
million,
you take a 40-minute train
like
ride
just
from nearby
Chernobyl,
St.
like
Petersburg
first
to the
person
Chernobyl
Chernobyl,
nuclear
like not
You
tours,
change
but
your
people
clothes
just
and
walking.
pass through multiple radiation detectors. Then you're in a van headed to the giant arch.
Hi,
in the distance.
Yuffie.
You
In
can't
fact, we're
film
gonna
any
getting
military
wolves with
checkpoints
super
or
mutations
anything
like Fallout and
like
Chernobyl. We are.
The arch itself.
The
fits
radioactive
snugly around
wolves.
the destroyed reactor unit 4 and the sarcophagus.
God, look at
with
the
the
look at
exception
that.
of the
Look at
iconic
that.
chimney. Then you arrive where the NSC was first constructed.
Hi,
and you make your way to where
Yuffie.
it sits now.
She's
in
in my
this
lab. She
position.
is purring up a fucking
You lose
storm.
something in the most famous images of Chernobyl.
Yes.
Out of
Yes.
necessity, almost all the photos you've seen of a reactor 4 are from the air or very far away. But once you are right up next
Sorry,
to it,
I got
you
reminded.
realize just how
Do y'all remember that post on 4chan that's like, hey, I think it's like, hey B, I found this fucking jar that every time I open it, my camera gets grainy. What's up with that? And everyone in the fucking, like, replies, everyone who's making another post in the thread is just like, OP, never fucking open that again. OP, contact the authorities. OP, you are going to fucking die. Kyle Hill made a video about that. I believe it.
massive it all actually was and is. The NSE is an incredibly impressive piece of engineering. 20,000 cubic meters of concrete foundation, 500,000 custom-made bolts, 86,000
I really am
square
just
meters of
in
extended
awe.
granite, and an internal diameter that could fully contain
Because,
the
like,
Roman
imagine how fucked up Chernobyl actually is. Like, stability-wise, right?
Design position.
But because of how awesome humans are at making shit, we have successfully put a dome over a whole radioactive area and just,
Still in your
oh.
clean clothes provided by the power plant, going inside the NSC first means entering through the technological building. The structure's nerve
Yeah, if y'all
center, where
can't find that
workers constantly
video,
monitor radiation
throw it in
rates,
video
air
submissions.
quality,
I totally
and more
watch it.
inside
More
the
shit
dome.
about Chernobyl and radiation. I shit you not. I'll watch it.
The head of radiation safety at the power plant explained at length the inner workings of the shelter, let us film whatever we wanted to, and took questions from our foreign engineers and scientists.
That's
Almost
awesome.
an hour. Workers sit at computer
I
monitors.
do love how a lot of the
shift
Chernobyl
change
shit,
right
like,
out
it's not
of
under
faces.
wraps. It's just
The
straight
walls of
up,
the
like,
technological building are covered with design diagrams.
Kyle Hill's whole
graphical
channel is that.
descriptions of the
Yeah,
second
yeah.
function
I
of
want
the
that
NSC.
jar, though, specifically. I want to see that jar. It's my favorite internet
2
jar.
million kilograms of radioactive
There's a
material
couple.
on and inside the
After the
sarcophagus
USSR fell.
have to be
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
removed
yeah,
and
yeah.
are made safe. To accomplish this,
Like, I
the
like that we're
NSC
just
has a
kinda,
spine of
like,
massive
weak,
American-made
I say,
cranes
as
that
if
can lift
it's not,
50 tons
like...
each. Over time,
Hi,
these
hi,
remotely piloted
Yuffie.
machines will pick apart the sarcophagus piece by piece.
Like, I love that we're just,
goal
like,
of Chernobyl's
pretty
cleanup
open about what
is to
happened,
have
what it's like
Chernobyl.
right now. He was on
It was
Vsauce
time
3
for us to
forever
see
and then got way more
sarcophagus.
popular with his real
We
shit.
donned more
Hell
protective
yeah.
gear than anywhere else in the zone. Hard hats,
Found the vid? Yep,
gloves,
just submit it and I'll
booties,
see it in a couple weeks, I guess.
and
We're actually
plant-provided radiation
we're actually going
cameras that will tell
through
us
the queue
exactly
way
when
faster than I thought I was.
So we should leave, we must leave immediately.
Hi,
touch
Yuffie.
nothing, sit nowhere, and don't drop anything.
I mean, that's good advice. The wolves immune to cancer. We need to study them. And just see if we can't do something with them. Apparently the elephant's foot disintegrated soon after this video went up. Wait, the elephant's foot's gone?
First, the cacophony of
That-
white noise.
well, I mean,
produced
that's
by the dust
good.
suppression system inside the dome. And second, the immediate, desperate chirping of the
Yuffie.
radiation monitor. as you
Oh
blow
yeah.
past the safe limit you set
Oh
yourself.
yeah. It turned into sand. Oh hell yeah.
Inside the
Hi,
NSC, the
Yuffie.
ambient
Oh
radiation
no.
rate is over 100
She's
times higher
such a little
than almost
complainer,
anywhere else in
but
the zone.
like, she's
gets
constantly
hotter
like,
the
while
closer
she's
you get to
meowing,
the
she's still like
sarcophagus.
nuzzling me.
And it wasn't just our Geiger
She's a
counters
sweet
that were
girl.
affected.
She's just very
Many months
chatty.
later, when we
Suspiciously
eventually
elephant
went
foot
to
shaped
the
tummy.
footage, we
Where'd it
noticed
go?
something fairly
In fact, the elephant's
so-
foot's gone. Like, yeah, it's good that
The
it's
white
gone,
pixels you see
but holy
popping
shit.
into and out
Yeah?
of single frames of footage.
Yeah, those are
Actually,
radiation,
visual
radioactive
artifacts
dust.
from gamma rays.
Yeah.
leaking out of the
Yeah,
exploded core of the
basically.
elephant's foot and hitting the camera sensor.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
directly
yeah,
in front of
yeah.
our faces.
Subtitles, thank
Everything inside
you.
the NSC
I
is
knew I was
actively
forgetting
monitored with
something.
Complex dosimetry equipment. If the ambient levels of radiation spiked, or if, for example, neutrons started leaking
I'll
out of
spit
a
it
basement
out.
room under the
It's just gonna be
sarcophagus,
sand. It's
as
just gonna be
happened in the
sand.
summer
She just ate a bunch of
1941,
sand.
Plant scientists would know immediately.
When you get to the new safe confinement, under the arch as they call it, one piece of clever engineering hits you almost immediately, and I mean that almost literally.
Okay.
Because you can hear it when you open and close the doors.
Fuck you
This
mean?
entire shelter is supposed to be negatively pressured. That is to say that the outside atmosphere,
It's coarse,
one
rough,
atmosphere, that's what's
irritating,
larger
and it gets
than the
everywhere.
atmospheric
Indeed.
pressure inside of this dome. Now, the engineers and scientists want it to be that way because if there is any eruption or excursion or hole,
Did you know that
in this
Anakin was
dome,
talking about
the pressure
crabs?
will force air in, but not out. In that terrible event, they do not want more radiation, more dust escaping.
Yeah.
Safe confinement. Rather,
Anti-Half-Life,
the Earth's atmosphere
yeah.
act to hold it inside. It's kind
God,
of
imagine
like
a
the same
Half-Life
thing
game with the
happens
mechanics
at,
of Stalker, though.
biological laboratories and their safety levels to prevent
It'd be
the
neat.
excursion of viruses. But that's a small lab. This dome is taller than the Statue of Liberty.
It's too easy for media to get the idea that the Chernobyl disaster is now a forgotten tragedy. A deadly
I wouldn't
mistake
say
lying in
forgotten.
some
I would not say
unsupervised
forgotten.
in the Ukrainian woods. Who would want to look after a place like
The fact that we just straight up can build something
But
around this
4,000
radioactive
men and
hellhole.
women make a
Humanity is
living.
awesome. It's why I completely believe if
it's
we
not
saw
a waste
supernatural
of
encounter
work
or supernatural
ongoing
fucked up
disaster,
shit,
but a job that everyone I met
you would,
took extremely
like-
seriously as a duty to their country.
the Federal Bureau of Control is not out of the realm of possibility for shit humans would be
From
able to
everything that
figure
I've
out,
seen, from
you know?
everything that
It's an
you've
HBO
seen,
show
I think
people
you
liked for a little
probably had
bit.
Your intuitions about this place challenged.
What?
Yes, there are dangerous areas.
Do you mean
Yes, there
Chernobyl?
are things you shouldn't touch and places you shouldn't sit down. But in 35 years, scientists, engineers, very smart people have tried to solve one of our toughest nuclear problems.
People never
Science
stopped
and
liking
all the
Chernobyl.
science, all
It
the
just
safety
came out,
regulations.
was good, and there's
You
not
work in
more
an
of it.
environment like this safely.
So the people that
I
still talk
very
about
much
it are
respect
Chernobyl
the
super
people that do
fans
this
of like the
every
place.
single day. This is a hard
If that makes
legacy
sense.
to carry on your shoulders.
Some foreign scientists today are skeptical that the new safe confinement will really last 100 years.
The FBC and SCP shit is
Because
something you entirely
there's
believe.
very little
Yeah,
political
like
will to help alleviate
if
the
that sort of thing happened in the world,
remains to
the
be seen
FBC
how
or the
Russia's
SCP
invasion
Foundation actually
Anytime
feels
nuclear
somewhat
power plants in the
realistic.
area are managed, dead or not.
Because like we were able to contain
next few decades
Chernobyl,
at least,
like
this
to a
is the
degree.
final resting place of Chernobyl's corpse. A towering dome on the horizon.
God,
A gloomy tube
I
rising above
wonder if
the trees.
Chernobyl, even when the radiation is gone, like, is it still going to be a popular tourist destination? Like Pompeii is? Despite Pompeii no longer being dangerous and frankly not having been dangerous for a while. Good video. Because, like, it's also not trying to fearmonger about Chernobyl as a place, which I really like. Because, like, it is mostly safe nowadays, assuming humanity is still around. I think so, yes. I hope we are. I hope that humanity lives past the point where disasters like Chernobyl are just a distant bad memory with barely any knock-on effects left. You know? Kyle Hill's apparently the origin of the demon orb meme going around. I mean, I've been laughing about the demon core for years. When did he make the video? Still hoping for April 5th, 2063. What happens then? First contact? First contact with Vulcans. I thought so. Sorry, I'm just, while these credits roll, cleaning up my desk. John Wayne and radiation, what the fuck? I thought you knew. I did know. I'm just like, is this what you're talking about? You made a video and then someone made the demon core with an anime girl and a screwdriver. Oh, that. Oh yeah, this is
Hello everyone. Today
So
we're
this
taking
is
a
one of
look
the
at
virus
favorite email
videos.
Worm. This worm spreads through both email and MIRC, and while it is kind of
Again?
annoying, it is not overtly destructive.
old
It is,
virus.
in fact, a little bit
Cannot
entertaining.
spread to your
We'll
machine.
go ahead and run this worm.
Probably.
which talks to us.
Hi there. I'm Parrot, the talking virus, written by Gigabyte.
So this is Parrot, the talking virus, written by Gigabyte, aka Gigabyte, who was apparently, at the time, a 17-year-old female virus author out of Belgium, who wrote this in response to a security analyst, and we will get to that a bit later. But first things first, let's take a look at our Windows folder, which is now in complete disarray due to this worm.
I don't know what you mean by
Notice all of our
disarray.
files
Oh.
replaced with the parrot icon. And if we scroll all the way down, extra files
Denoct1.
names. And these are our original exes.
I mean,
.prt.
y'all put it here.
The original
It was approved.
was replaced by this.
As far as I know.
So Parrot is actually a companion virus in that it drops its files and then links them back to the original exe here. So if you run welcome.exe, it will run this, which runs the worm, and then it will run the program you're looking for. So this shows up when we run any of these executables. We'll run it,
I'm Parrot, the talking virus, written by Gigabyte.
and we get the voice clip, and it also runs the program that we're looking for. However, this does lead to some unintended behavior. We'll go ahead and make a text
I
file.
gotta see what this does.
Hi there.
Yes, we know you're Parrot. Okay. And we'll just write test. and we
That's
will
how
save
I
this
was with
onto the
viruses
desktop.
back in the day, where it's
this
like
is
I had a
just
fucked up
average
like evil
text
machine
file.
that I just
And when
wanted
we
to
open
kill
this, we
after
would
a
expect to
while.
see our text,
I'm like,
which
yeah,
says
yeah,
test.
yeah, I know.
However,
When the virus evidence would pop up.
Parrot simply runs the program that we're looking for, but forgets to actually open the file that we're looking for. So this just runs Notepad. It knows you want to open Notepad since we're opening a text file. However, it just runs Notepad and does not actually open the text file you were looking for.
Curious.
So to actually use
Okay.
this text file, you would have to use the open menu from inside Notepad, which is kind of annoying.
Weird.
One last
That's
thing to
so
check out on Windows
weird.
98. We'll go ahead and restart. And eagle-eyed.
Hi there.
Oh, crap.
I'm Parrot, the talking virus.
Yes, we know you're Parrot. I forget. You can't actually shut down and restart because it just tells you that it's
Oh.
Parrot, the talking virus. So we're going to have to reset.
Oh, that one's
using the
evil.
VM menu.
Yeah, it was either VM menu or
Look
literally
carefully,
just
you'll
turn it
notice
off
that
from
there's
the
a
back of the
title. It only
case.
shows up for a fraction of a second.
Okay. Okay.
Hi there.
Yes, we know you're Parrot. Okay. Now, you probably saw it. but
Ju-
just in
yes,
case,
yes,
here
we
is a
know.
freeze frame of a few frames from this boot up sequence, which shows us a new message from Parrot, the talking virus. Now, there is one more thing we've got to look at, but for that we need to switch to Windows XP. Okay, so here
Wait.
on Windows XP, we'll go ahead and run the worm again.
Hi there.
Oh dear,
We'll
it's
get the
one of
same
these
message,
viruses.
but without Windows
Oh
Media Player coming
fuck.
up. And we'll go ahead and restart and see the final thing that this virus/worm does. Okay, for whatever reason, my XP virtual machine resized its resolution, but that doesn't really matter. So here, we get a new message box saying you'd better not fuck on the table, Graham
What?
Cooley,
Huh?
you son of a bitch. I don't even
Wait,
know the
what?
lady. She calls me a son of a bitch. So this is taken from the Italian...
I was gonna say,
Italian
this
man who went to
feels
Malta,
like
which is
prose.
a
This
pretty
feels
funny
like
joke.
regular
There's a
writing.
link in the description. However, once we press OK, we are actually treated to another computer-generated voice. and an
I love how it
excerpt
just
from
ends
the
with, I don't
Techno
need
remix
this
of
shit.
This
I respect it.
great joke.
On the computer brain tool, you son of a bitch.
I don't even know the lady that called me a son of a bitch.
I go to eat at a big restaurant. The waiter brings me food and a knife, but no fork. I tell her
I wanted a fork.
She's telling me I have a
God
fork.
damn it.
I
God
tell her,
damn
"You don't
it.
understand? I want a fork on the table. She say you better not
You
fork
better
on the
don't
table,
fuck
you
on
son
the
of a
table, you
bitch."
son of a
I don't even know the lady,
bitch.
and she calling me a son of a bitch, a son of a bitch.
Why is this shit? Oh fuck, actually that went really hard.
Classic audio file. I remember it from way back
That
in
went
the day.
extremely hard at the end. Hang on.
Every time you boot your computer.
I would love a full
So,
version of that.
What brought this all on? Who is Graham Cluley? Well, he was actually a senior technology consultant at Sophos. He became the target of a bunch of these viruses and worms because he said some rather disparaging remarks regarding the social status and physical appearance of virus authors, and let's leave it at that.
Oh fuck that guy.
So here is actually
Yeah.
a worm written in retaliation to something that
let him be the
antivirus
punching
vendor,
bag to that guy.
one of their employees actually said or did. So, kind of interesting when you think about it. And that is about it for the Parrot email worm. Thank you for watching.
Good video.
Alright, so here we are in front of the elephants.
Genuinely interesting.
What these guys is that they have really long fronts, and that's cool.
Thank you, me at the zoo. I knew we were gonna be here eventually. That's pretty much all there is to say.
Buy the $5 one.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. He's fucked.
Right,
He's just fucked. There's just no way.
What happened to my item?
There's just no way.
What's going on? I'm fucking confused. What happened? What happened? What's going on?
Should I install mods to my Binding of Isaac to make it like feel less like a weird game?
Wait,
that's like kind of miserable for me? Because I think at least one HUD mod is gonna fix it. It's him at the zoo. It was him at the zoo.
I thought that was. Oh no.
The Isaac item description mod's pretty mandatory, IMO. Yeah, I think part of it was like I stopped wanting to pick up items
all the shit that he spawns.
in a roguelike because they wouldn't tell me what it actually fucking did.
You've re-rolled it? I don't know. Let me read it. This is not an okay. Active item is top left. Consumable is bottom right. Is an angel room up here?
Oh god, Mom's knife is such a busted fucking item. Bomb angel for more money. Yeah, do it.
You lied. You liar. You lied.
Oh, that's the sort of prank I would play on someone. Alright, so now we've got overflow. It just puts the wiki inside your game instead of on a website. Yeah, that's pretty mandatory. You guys have Mom's knife. He has the transformation that makes a knife trail behind you. Knife is still pretty good. We're in the pre-async era? Hell yeah. I can see he's experimenting with different presentations now, which I'm really digging. There's something about them calling it Soviets. Sounds like an all-female Russian football team. I do love this framing though, like, it's just good. It's just good. I can't remember though, doesn't killing the angel actually give you some decent shit, or is it just to do it? I'm keeping last name back in mind. Alright. Killing the angel drops key pieces. Yep, yep. And now we go to prototype, which is part 2 of this two-parter? Or at least I view it as a two-parter? Hello, you have burger. Hot burger? Nice Kmart ad? It does. Prototype takes place after Overflow. I thought they all took place, like, pre-async, though. Shut your mouth. Is the hamburger sharp? This is still mostly done in Blender, right? Not a bit. Wait, what do you mean been there IRL? Blunt hamburger. Oh shit, well that can't be good. Oak Ridge National Lab mentioned? We're following the prototype or pre-async. We're just getting an explanation of why things are as they are. I mean, not that I particularly needed it, but I appreciate
Hello,
it.
everyone. Today
Also,
we're taking a look at the My Doom email worm. This worm.
My Doom's a little fucked up. However, again, full warning. I know one of my mods has this phobia. Just want to make sure everyone else knows. Computer virus video. I would tab out for a couple seconds if it truly does bother you.
Surfaced in
But it'll
early
only be
2004
like
and quickly
just
spread to
under
over
6
1 million
minutes.
computers worldwide, and through their efforts combined, helped take down one website for about 2 weeks. So we'll go ahead and take a look at what it does. We'll go ahead and
She
run the
doesn't
email.
know. She doesn't
This will
know.
arrive in an email that looked sort of like this.
These are always the fucked up
Messages
ones.
would
I
sometimes be
remember My
different,
Doom
but they'd all
specifically.
generally be variants on the message could not be displayed. Check the attachment for your message. And of course the attachment is an exe file or a .pif or a .bat or a .scr.
If I see a .bat, I'm just not opening it sometimes.
And we get this fake message, pretends to be a corrupted email message. In reality, this is just disguising the fact that the worm.
I'm just looking at the one word there that just looks like it says Hoya,
mock-up of a Kazaa
and it's making me
shared
smile.
folder. And the worm has actually dropped itself in here as Winamp 5. So
has it?
If you have ever downloaded Winamp with a text file icon in 2004 from Kazaa,
God, I remember Kazaa.
My Doom. We can see it dropped one file here to System32, shim gapi.dll. This is a
If I see so much say modified EPUB, you don't touch it. Yeah. Ever since I was told that PDFs could be virus vehicles, fear.
A number of future worms actually.
Also, in stream context, he posted a transcript on the paper that was signed by a mysterious Beck man.
Further infect more computers.
Yeah, I feel like at least remembering a last name is more important than remembering the full name.
Just gotta find it really quick.
The only .bats you trust are Fit Girl Repack ones that check torrents for being complete. Yeah, but Fit Girl's like legit. Yeah.
Notepad icon, which of course is the worm. Now, this worm started its payload on February 1st at about 8.
It hadn't started. I thought it was a virus running.
Pacific Standard Time.
God damn it.
And at that time, it would have a 25% chance of launching a distributed denial of service attack against SCO.com, which belonged to the SCO group. You can look them up on Wikipedia if you really want to know what they do, or at least
Money Mythos good. It is.
But anyway, that website does not exist anymore. So I've edited the host file to point to my website.
Oh, okay. Why would you do that?
Do much damage to my own stuff. I mean, this is one computer running it. My Doom infected over 1 million computers.
Well,
so when you
why would you, streamer, get Nick Nocturne to visit the Cabaret?
Blasting websites.
If y'all can convince him.
Of course that website's gonna go down.
I was there when he was making Marble Hornets Explained when it was new. I fucking love Nick Nocturne. I would adore having him on. Are you kidding?
We have Wireshark running. And we're listening for...
Except, okay, full disclosure, he is the only YouTuber I have ever sent a thanks to, like, through YouTube, like their tip function. He said my own goddamn name. And I was reeling for a solid 30 seconds because his voice is so goddamn nice. He's... Oh my god. That man. Look. If he wants on, and if people want him on, and somehow this reaches him, and he wants to get in talks, or Astroline wants to get in talks, totally. If Nick Nocturne said your name, you think you would need a good 15-minute decompression nap? I basically blacked out for a second. Hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna start posting all the Monument Mythos down for watching all of Backrooms. Yeah, sure. It had its first ever jump scare in the newest season. It made you angry. I mean, if it's the only jump scare so far, like, that's whatever. Something about nowadays Project 64 has a flaw that can run in 64 ROMs with crypto miners in it. Oh god, I don't like that. I don't like that. But yeah, if Nick Nocturne like wants to show up, he can show up. I rated him the once when he did his first second VTuber stream, because I do that to people I liked previously that started doing VTubing, because why not?
And here we go.
Came out of nowhere in an otherwise really strongly emotional video. Fair enough.
Already, just since I started talking, 30,000 packets have been sent. So it really is a massive amount of traffic that this worm puts out. So you can imagine this kind of attack multiplied across multiple thousands of computers. It's going to be a big one. And yeah, if we look at our virtual machine, it's having trouble.
You do that with some of the 14 TikTok creators, you know? Yeah, exactly.
Solid at 100%.
No, because, like...
You'll actually notice in the...
I did it with Peach Saliva once. I've actually rated her a couple times, because if no one else is streaming, she's usually doing something I like.
Added a new file into our...
Because she's funny.
So it's kind of like counting a tree.
And then I did Nick Nocturne, because, like, I'd been following both of them for a good long while, and I'm like, oh, fuck yeah!
Once the worm has initiated the...
They're in my neck of the woods now.
Cancels the spreading routine.
It feels good. Yeah.
Of the computer. So if your computer boots and it decides it wants to do this DOS attack, it will not add a new file to your shared folder and will not run the email spreading routines. Interestingly enough, this worm actually stops its spreading routines entirely on February 12th, 2004. So it has a built-in self-destruct date, pretty much.
Weren't you a delivery driver before your current thing at one point? Not a bit. There's clearly something going on IRL there. I've been to a few places like that, yeah, where it's like very clearly I am in a place that does more than what's advertised. Yeah.
And yeah, this worm.
Howdy, CJ. How you doing?
Generally because of how widespread it was. I know F-Secure's weblog that I read pretty religiously back in the day started to cover this worm and then wound up being a sort of general malware blog, which was actually really interesting.
It is super interesting that you can like still download archives of viruses.
But it is pretty interesting to take a look at it in action
Uh-huh.
and see what it actually does. So, thank you for watching.
Wait, what? Holy shit! How'd you get an owlbear up there? Must use the iron flask, I guess. Unless there's some form of polymorph.
Hello there, Tab. It's a bit windy up here today in Faerun. As you can see, we've built a nice
This is a Baldur's Gate frag montage, basically.
Of bludgeoning damage. 1826. Yeah.
Oh my god!
How does
Yeah, this is basically the peasant rail cannon.
Well, follow along in the video.
I'm not gonna lie. There is a boss that is late in the game, late in Act 3. It's part of the shit with the ex-Duke, Will, fucking, to do with Will's storyline. That's all I'm gonna say. And there's this big fucking boss that I've been having a genuine time with, because it fights like an MMO boss, and I kind of want to learn this to see if I can recreate it. I'm thinking about it.
Barbarians as I throw the recipe your way. But before we start,
Okay.
I'd like
Wild
to
shape, that's how you do it.
for the inspiration for this video. I hope I pronounced that
Is there a
right.
way I
So,
can use wild
step
shape
one,
but without being a
going to Mom and
druid?
Daddy and ask for a respec. We will be going the Moon Druid subclass for
No,
Owlbear
seems
form
not.
level 6.
I
The
do want to
Owlbear
do
form
druid
is
next
important
run.
because of a certain ability called Crushing Light. Our ability's damage scales off weight, and distance. As you can see,
And you're an owlbear, so you're pretty fucking big.
72 meters. We did 1882 damage. That is one thick owlbear. Step 2. In our
Okay.
plan, we have to get the full distance required
Hi,
for
Yuffie.
mass
Oh.
detonation. So I went to the goblin camp to get boxes.
Okay.
With no tabs, you can left shift click end to end to select a bunch at once. I got a few
Yep,
boxes
yep.
from the Cell Unite outpost, a lot from under the Gent hideout, and a couple more from Wu King's
Okay,
Crest,
okay.
Townhouse,
Of course, you're a good girl,
and don't
Sue.
forget the cellar underneath. Our inventory was a hot mess, so we
Name
sent
the
it to
man
Sharon
again.
to deal with because she specializes
Maybe.
in boxes, it seems. What a hot mess. Anyways, Sharon cleaned up after herself, and we were good to start building
Okay.
a legendary diving board.
Because I
Actually,
wonder
it's not
if
as
I
easy as
could,
it looks.
because I have to
had a lot of
talk to
trouble,
this
as
boss.
This was my first time having a proper go at it.
That I'm thinking of doing
Yeah,
this
it's pretty
too.
janky. If anyone wants to build a box tower, here are some tips I've learnt along the way. Press O to enable the tactical camera to make it easier. Hold shift as you're placing the box, and you can rotate
Yes,
by
yes, you
scrolling
can.
the middle mouse. Alright, an attention break for my Zoomer audience. Let's have
Okay.
a test run. Before we take flight, we slurp the elixir of Colossus.
Okay.
I'll explain it soon. Hang in there.
That's beautiful. Say for that.
I mean, getting crushed isn't a bad way to go, but
I'm so glad you overused the bruh drop so much that hearing does no psychic damage to you anymore. Oh hell yeah. Hi Yuffie.
I would trigger the Gith Yankee cutscene.
She wants a hug. I've actually never done this cutscene, or I've never done the Gith Yankee
with
path.
fun and unique BG3 content. Maybe
Okay.
I'll try cast charm person on you to subscribe.
Hi,
Let me know if
Yuffie.
you failed your role.
She wants to be in my
Also,
lap.
This is probably why I still haven't finished the game yet. I do dumb stuff
Okay.
like this. Check out my beautiful finished tower tab. What a grand view, I must say. Bear witness to my tower in all of its glory.
Bear witness.
The final
That
step
is
in our
fucking
explosive plan
awesome.
is increasing our weight. We slurp a giant heal potion to increase our strength.
Yeah, elixir
and
hell giant. That makes
blaze out and
sense.
grab some chasm creepers.
She wants to
Next,
stream.
we
Put her on
extract
mic.
salt
If
out of
she
our
meows,
chasm
you'll
creepers
hear
and
her.
combine it with any suspension to
Yuffie.
craft our elixir of
Hi,
focus.
honey. Yeah, do
This
you not
elixir
hear
is
her?
essentially the same thing as the enlarge spell. Did you know you can stack both enlarge and this elixir's effect? We ran into an
Neat.
issue with Gale. Unfortunately, Gale can't give us enlarge because he's too marinated on the weave to figure out how to climb up. Besides, he uses that enlarge spell for something else. I tried using Misty Step and Fly.
Okay, Misty Step would work in theory. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, just a standard Gale moment. Without further ado, my adventurers, here's what you came for.
Okay. 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 This just goes extremely hard. I'm into this. I'm into this. But yeah, I skipped over all the Gith Yankee stuff in Act 1. That's like the only thing I missed out on. Oh, Yuffie. She is so happy right now, chat. She is just a little love bug.
1906 damage.
Christ!
I know you're probably wondering why I didn't go for the red
So
dragon
glad you
before
picked up
boss.
Druid.
Let me tell you,
Hell
I
yeah.
tried. Each time I do 0 damage. I think they're protected by plot armor. Anyways,
I kind of want to multi-class into Druid, because I could do it now.
being Gale and some owlbear at the camp. Okay, bye.
Yeah, we're just gonna skip to the next video if it's all the same. Oh yeah, I think
Hello,
this
everyone.
is the
Today we're
last
taking a look
virus
at
video. I'm
something
sorry,
new.
there's a lot of them
Yeah,
submitted.
It's not old. This actually just came out earlier tonight. August 2nd. I guess it's just after midnight here, but yeah, this just happened a few hours ago. I know a lot of people always ask for modern
Okay.
malware, and now here's something
I mean, I
that's
am
right up my
curious.
alley. So
I'm hoping it's more than just a Bitcoin miner.
Telling me that classic
We love Yuffie being happy. She's a good girl. She just starts fights. Yeah, you start
By the time I got
fights.
around to actually downloading it and checking it out, everything seemed to be normal.
Can you tell I love Dan and his videos? I can.
Intriguing screen pop up on my virtual machine. However, I was definitely interested. So, I ended up contacting the Twitter handle that's listed in that image, and to my surprise, they got back to me very
Also,
quickly
genuine
and
question,
hooked me up
which
with a sample
Windows is
to
this?
test. So
I'm
here
not-
we have the clean copy.
It doesn't
of
look like
Classic Shell,
7.
the setup program, And in here we have the infected copy. Notice how it's named.
This is
exactly the same,
8.1.
same
Okay.
one. And
I do not like this taskbar. I do not like these icons. I do not like that recycle bin.
6.81 megabytes versus 6.88. So unless you are really paying attention looking at the hash, you might overlook this and end up running this if you downloaded it expecting Classic Shell. When we run the official installer, we go through everything quite normally. Everything installs very easily, quickly. And once it's installed,
This is not my beautiful house. This is not my wonderful wife. Yes.
So that all works perfectly.
By God,
now,
how did I
if you
get
had visited the
here?
site during the time that it was infected, you would have received this file. And when we run this, we will say yes, go ahead and allow it to make changes. And window pops up and nothing appears.
My God, a shotgun.
And some people I know like to look
Oh my Lord.
to see if whatever they downloaded is, malicious or anything like that.
Is that a thing?
Take a look at some of these results. This is virtually undetected. Only a few detections, and all of these are just
I'll be
generic,
damned.
You don't want this on your computer detections, nothing specific. So this is definitely brand new. Apparently, along with the infected copy of Classic Shell, they also uploaded an infected copy of Audacity to FossHub, which apparently they gained access to replace these files and serve up these malware downloads. So now, we're going to go ahead and reboot, because I know we all want to see that message.
Yeah, I'm
And once we boot
curious.
up here, instead of Windows, we get the message as you reboot. You find that something
okay.
has overwritten your MBR. It is a sad thing your adventures have ended. Peggle crew.
God damn it, that's really funny, actually.
So, this is.
Oh my Lord,
very
that's
nostalgic
this is
game.
just trolling.
If you've watched my channel for any
Shout
length
out
of
to
time, you've
Peggle
seen
Crew. Shout out to
many
Peggle
ways
Crew.
that malware do stuff very similar to this. And this is pretty unheard of in this day and age, especially for something
Yeah,
that's out in the wild
exactly.
and has actually infected people who are talking about this on the internet, on forums, trying to get it off their machines, what have you. Now, fixing this is not
Now, full
too
disclosure,
difficult. This does not
don't
intentionally
download
damage the data that I've
this.
seen or that they've actually said. As far as I've seen, this just overwrites your MBR, which is a pretty simple fix. We're gonna go
God,
try
by
it.
the way, it is super nice how I've
now
had
we're
a
actually
window
booting
open
into
this
the,
whole
Windows
stream, and I'm
8.1
thinking of cracking it
Cabaret
open more.
CD, just the installation media.
Like, it feels like early
And
spring
we're
right
able to
now.
repair this
And I'm
pretty
just
simply
a
before.
tree in the
If we go to repair your
breeze.
computer, we can troubleshoot. Advanced, use the command prompt to do fix. What is it? Fix boot rec. Yeah, there we go.
Boot rec fix MBR. Yep.
And then if we exit out of this, run the startup repair. That worked just fine for me. We'll see if it works this time. And hey, here we go. It
Supposed
appears
to get
have
cold
worked.
tonight?
We
I
are
hope
actually booting into Windows
not.
Instead of our
Not
message on the master
well,
boot
like
record.
it's chilly. It's
So,
like
all my
sweater
files are
weather.
still here. That
I like
desktop is
sweater
exactly
weather,
as I've
where
left
it's
it.
just a little cold.
Everything seems to be in order. So some people have said.
But like
they'd
I could
to wipe
still
their
walk outside
drives.
in my sandals if I needed to.
Stuff like this, anything really goes. Sometimes you run into unintentional side effects when your malware infects things in the wild, and stuff that's supposed to not damage anything can end up doing lots of damage. But in this case, for me personally,
All these
I haven't
kids,
seen anything
all
that
kids these days know is
indicates any
ransomware and
bad damage. Now,
Bitcoin
there
miner.
could be
Yeah.
Any number of
Like, where's the
password stealing or
fun?
credential stealing
Where's
or any
you
other
are an
thing bundled
idiot?
with this,
Oh
as
my
with
God,
any
there's
undetected
birds
malware.
outside.
But from what I've seen, from what they've said on
Are
Twitter,
those robins?
it's not the end of the
Yeah.
world. However, it's definitely
Yeah, they
a warning
are.
that sites can easily become compromised.
That's a shitload
and
of
things you
them.
download could easily end up doing scary stuff like this to
Oh.
your computer. So definitely an interesting case. Definitely something I was interested in taking a look at. Hopefully
There's
you were not
12
hit by
robins
this.
on a
Hopefully
single dead
future
bush.
Site intrusion does not
Oh
occur
my
and you have to
God.
deal with something
Sorry,
like this.
sorry.
But
If I
that
could,
is
I read a
about
cool
it.
ass virus
There
that
are
places
some
your
extra
bootloader with
level
you, gets
instructions
it my
in case you want
visualizer, and
tips
plays a
to
random
look through in
selection
the
of
description.
keygen music. That'd
They
be
were sent to me
good.
by
That'd be
Brett Owen
good.
on Twitter.
Should I
So
take a
if
picture of the
you're affected
birds?
by this, check them out. Maybe they can help you. So, thank you for watching. That's about it. Take
I
care.
need to apologize. Nature is a real one for that.
And once we finish booting into
I'm
Windows
just gonna
here,
take a picture of them. You might not see all of them in one picture, but I'm gonna try to get as many of them as possible. Bespoke nature reaction. there's so many of them. I found 2 more. I found 2 more. There's 2 more on the far end of the dead bush. Oh yeah, this video is good. It's a pathologic animatic. It's also beautiful. Alright, so if you'd like to see my bird picture, you can join the Discord here and it'll be in stream context. I really like this song. This is also such a good pathologic video. Why is the pathologic guy so cunty? He's a bachelor. I'm into bachelor specs. It's a good ship. That's a good song. That's a really good song. Pathologic is like the only fandom that I've had with like overwhelmingly nice people.
To develop a line of automation products that establishes new standards for quality, technological leadership, and
hit me, big boy.
excellence.
Hit me, big man.
With customer success as our primary focus,
as it should be.
Been proceeding on the crudely conceived idea of an instrument that would not only provide inverse reactive current for use in unilateral
those certainly are words,
but would also be capable of automatically synchronizing.
Holy shit! Tag your nudes.
Such an instrument comprised of Dodge gears and bearings, Reliant electric motors, Allen Bradley controls, and all monitored by Rockwell software is Rockwell Automation's retro encabulator.
Okay.
Now basically,
what is an encabulator, though?
Is that instead of power being generated by the relative motion of conductors and fluxes, it's produced by the modial interaction of magneto-reluctance and capacitive directivity.
All I understood was magneto. I'ma be real.
Prefamulated amulite, surmounted by a malleable logarithmic casing.
Am I having a stroke?
Two spurving bearings were in a direct line.
Is this meant to confuse me, Iris? This was your submission.
Of 6 hydrocoptic Marsal vanes, so fitted to the ambifacient lunar wane shaft that side fumbling was effectively prevented.
Mutant rights, exactly, exactly.
Lotus O deltoid type placed in panendermic.
Iris, this was your submission. Is this meant to make me feel like I am having a stroke? I am opening the window further.
Tremie pipe to the differential girdle spring on the up end of the grand.
Oh, this is bullshit. This is not real.
Moreover, whenever fluorescent score motion is required, it may also be employed in.
This motherfucker is not real. All the words that sound correct aren't real, I think. Oh god.
A high level of development, and it's being
development was real.
In the operation of
so it's okay.
It's available soon wherever Rockwell Automation products are sold.
Okay. And then there's another. This is an animatic of the opening of Pathologic. When you go to the character select. No, I detest trickery. We ourselves, such as suffer deception, our hands are no longer tied. Where are we?
Well, the muscular contraction is there.
I think you posted the context a couple videos later, maybe.
This must be one of the ventricles.
Right here. This silly place. It's stuffed. So it's not real for now? I don't think it has started yet.
Does it matter what it's made of?
This is kind of burned into my brain.
We need to perform sectio transversalis.
Cut the wall. There's my way out. What else is there to do?
I know what to do. Those
who favor hard logic and direct action are bound to be misguided.
Only a miracle can set us free without us to destroy something.
I actually feel something in my heart hearing this again.
Will you please be quiet? You're a liar and a thief. Who is going to believe you when you keep lying to yourself? The truth is my shepherd. Whatever happens, I will find answers, and justice will be restored. I will perform the operation.
Medicamorbo atebre.
Don't you go
You're bossy on me, clever cloaks.
You will act justly. But your justice will become his demise.
God, I love all the shit in the background that the Changeling is doing. Cause Changeling is a fucking nefarious bastard. She's such a weirdo. She is lying so much.
No regard for casualties at all. Neither of you knows compassion.
Yes, it seems unlikely that we'll get along well, but there's only one truth.
Any choice is right as long
As
as
long as
it's
it's
willed.
willed. It's the truth of the matter. We'll show you the right choice. Stop thinking about yourselves. Think of the sick. He's in pain. I can't see it yet, but I feel it.
It's not even a trap. It's a grave. So be
I love Changeling. I've never played her route. She's just so cool.
You're full of hate. Stuffed or not, it's breathing. I can hear it. It can be healed rather than killed.
You mean you won't become a killer? But you will. Mark my word.
That's exactly what will happen.
But I can avoid it.
It's just, this game is so fucking special. It's so, there is nothing like it. Y'all need to play Pathologic. Maybe not finish it. It doesn't have to be your kind of game. But, like, Pathologic is worth experiencing for everyone at least once. Because even if you only play a couple days, it's gonna be in your head for the rest of your goddamn life. Like, I'm still thinking about it. 2 especially. Alright, and now we've got the Rockwell Turbo Encabulator version 2.
Here at Rockwell's Automotive Operations, research has been proceeding to develop a line of heavy-duty transmissions that establishes new standards for reliability, durability, and quality.
Okay.
With customer needs as our primary focus.
Good to know.
Work is proceeding on the crudely conceived idea of an instrument that would not only supply inverse reactive current for use in unilateral phase detractors, but would also be capable of automatically synchronizing cardinal gram meters. Such an instrument
Is this the context? Because, like, this doesn't feel like I'm having a stroke. This just feels like words I don't understand.
Spaced grouting brushes were arranged to fade into the rotor slipstream a mixture of high S-value phenyl hydrobenzamine.
Do you want me to pick you up again? Do you like being picked up?
Now, as you may remember from your high school days, both of these liquids have specific peristalsities
Weird-ass cat.
given by the formula P equals 2.5 C times 6.
Okay, this might be the context, yeah.
Where N, of course, is the diethical evolute of retrograde temperature phase disposition, and C in that formula being Chalmondel's annular grid coefficient.
Okay.
Now, initially, N was measured, and here's where we had a great deal of trouble, with the aid of a metapolar refractive pilfrometer. And of course, for a description of that,
Again, I don't think I will ever know what that means. Has you seen the Burbs? No, the window is pretty. Also, there's only seems to be one bird left.
7th volume, I believe.
No, that's a
Up until
leaf.
now, nothing has been found to equal the transcendental
Hi,
Hopper
Yuffie.
datascope, and for that, our
She just likes to
engineers
talk
referred to
and
the
like
Peruvian
nuzzle my leg and
Academy of
whatnot, you know?
Sciences, which I believe was, yes, it was June
God, I'm taking my shoes
1914,
off.
that meeting. Now, I understand that this description may sound a bit complicated to the lay ear, but even
The lay
experienced
ear.
electrical engineers will
Yeah, this
appreciate
lay's
the
ear is
difficulty
kind of fucking
nubbing
stuffed, bud.
together a regurgitive pearl well and a supernative Weynel sprocket. Indeed, this
That's
proved to
not a
be
word.
stumbling block to
That's
further
not. That's
development.
just not a word.
We were at our wits' end until in 1984
It's just-
it was
that's
found
not
that
the
use
case.
of anhydrous nangling pins enabled a kryptonaptic bowling shim to be
A
tangled.
what?
The turbo encabulator has now reached a high
A
level
fucking
of
what?
development, and it's being successfully used in the operation of Nofer trunnions.
Okay.
Moreover, whenever a fluorescent score motion
Oh my
is
god.
required,
Okay, I'm going back to having a
also be
stroke.
employed in
I feel like the
conjunction with
transcribed
the
paper
prominent
makes more sense than the
superficial dingle arm
encabulator.
to reduce sinusoidal
Motherfucking
deceleration.
dingle arm.
Now, we realize that $59 billion is a great deal of money, but we at Rockwell Automotive believe sincerely.
Oh, it's car shit. That explains it. This might as well be a catalytic converter.
Turns out that voicing
Okay.
a character doesn't necessarily make you a master at playing them.
Oh no. Oh no.
Look, it's their first time playing.
Oh,
all right?
dear.
Bloody hell. I can't believe they'd say that about us. We are the mercenaries. Of course, we were just playing it up for the cameras to not make the audience jealous.
Yeah, there's a handful of TF2 videos for this.
All right, we're playing on Badwater. This is going to be so easy, I might actually get worse.
I love that phrase.
Card almost to the final point. They're about to win.
Oh
We can change
no.
that. Let's get some quick scopes.
This fucking... Oh! Hey! Let's go! Alright! Goddamn! Goddamn! Ooh! Hey, hey, hey! Ooh!
You seeing these frags? Yeah, I'm a sniper.
I love frags. I love calling them frags.
KD's higher than Hightower.
I'm a sniper and I'm carrying the game. That's like extremely toxic. My team sniper is really good. She can pretty much do this in Highlander. Hell yeah.
Time to fight. You failed.
That goes really hard too. Also, I'm noticing it's a little windy. It's not picking up too bad on the mic, is it? Alright, we've got melee footage. This might be melee, at least.
Look at Axe is like, I think this is it.
GLaDOS, my goat, she's great. It doesn't pick up on the mic? Okay, hell yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, turn down for Walt here. In this episode of Frame Data, we're going to look at Axe versus Wizrobe.
This is Smash Summit, yeah?
Smash Summit 9. Sometimes
Do I hate on melee for 6 minutes? Or do I just give this a
You can learn
chance?
a lot by understanding just how they think during a tournament set. We'll be taking a deep dive into the many thoughts that went through these players' heads during such a high-profile set, and how Axe specifically guides his opponent.
Melee
through the
is cool,
process
you're
of
just a
beating the
hater?
after their set is complete.
Nah.
Let's check it out. Smash Summit 9 was held on February 13th. to 16th.
I just think it's really funny that fucking, is it Masahiro Sakurai? Is that his full name? Looks at the melee scene and literally goes, "Stop playing like that." I genuinely think that's funny. And I also adore that Smash fans have extremely thin skin. Like, oh my lord, I have not seen a more defensive part of the FGC. It's quite funny, but they're doing it anyway, and it rocks. Yeah. Yeah.
The Summit in Los Angeles, California. The Summit is a highly prestigious invitational tournament open only to a select number of competitors. In this year's Summit, 18 players were...
I also just don't like how melee feels. That's just me.
Based on ranking.
You're supposed to be the Smash player not knowing how to use the shower. They don't know how to do it because it requires a quarter circle motion. It's a 50-minute documentary on how one player got Yoshi to be a good character. I saw that. That one's actually pretty good.
For Axe and Wizrobe was heavily in favor of Axe. Axe had a lifetime 8-3 set count, with Wizzy taking sets at Smash Summit 8, EGLX 2018, and Zenith 20.
Jokes on you, my room's already cursed and full of mold. Sleeping on the air mattress in the living room. Genuine question, by the way. Have y'all checked the vents? Have you gotten the vents clean proper?
With around 5:16 on the in-game timer, Axe picks up an up throw chain grab on Wizrobe. He finishes it with an up smash, and eventually wraps up the set with a second up smash on Wizzy's air dodge back to stage. It's small, but it's important to look at the
We don't have
before this
vents
game is finished.
apart from the bathroom, I assume you wrote. May your living room be moldy and thus be found within the back rooms again.
Assuming both players were viewing the setup at a
He didn't link anything. It might have been punctuation that freaked it out. I think I figured it out. I think I figured out what you were trying to say.
Chain grab, the change in viewing angle may alter Wizzy's depth perception, making him think he has more time to hit the tech than what's normal. This is the first error, but it only really impacts the game for a few regrabs.
This is
From a
like the
melee tech
only
perspective, Axe should be
like
able to hit the
moving
chain grab on
background
Falcon no
smash
problem,
stage that I really
especially since
like.
he's on Final Destination where there aren't any platforms to interfere. Typically,
Like
we'll see
Melee
the chain
Final
grab until the
Destination just
Falcon
has
player
some
eventually
swag.
DIs off stage, which would allow Axe to pick up the kill with
I had
an
that
extra.
scare with your window
In this
mounted air
situation,
conditioner like
Axe
5
might
months
have just
ago.
been
Oh
so
no.
confused about Wizzy's viewing
We don't
angle
have
change
Vincent
that he
link
decided it'd be
deleted.
best to continue
Backrooms. That just lends to it.
However, if we look at Axe on the player cam, he seems completely unfazed. It's
I also
incredible
love their
discipline
stream
from Axe to
overlay,
keep
but
the
I
punish
can't.
going, especially when
I
someone is
can't
making
shake
such
that it
jarring
looks like they're streaming in the casting
Wizzy
room,
tilts his head to a
just
few
with the
different
couch
angles for the remainder
removed.
of the stock, but these don't impact the outcome of the game all too much. Axe is certainly locked in to win at this point, and we see that here where he gives the camera a mini pop-off after taking the last stock. Axe's pop-off is a
They
very
are.
long
They
pop-off.
might as well
It's active
be.
from frames 11 to 58. in
What do you
69
mean
frame
his
duration, and
pop-off
even the initial startup isn't all that punishable.
has a
since he's
frame
invisible
count?
For the first 3 frames of the move. This can definitely be mistaken as a single game win pop-off since the frame data for Axe's major wins
What?
can look a bit similar, but let's see how Wizzy responds. After losing the set, Wizrobe transitions
He's
from a
popping
overbeam
off, and you're
position to
giving
a
me
flat
frame
position.
data on
It
it.
takes about 80 frames to complete.
That's
Within
good.
the execution window for Axe's pop-off. But this is where things get interesting. Wizzy completes the leg wipe, places both hands back onto his controller, and then grabs his water bottle. The whole time, he's not even acknowledging Axe's existence. The water is an excellent option select for Wizzy, though. Not only does it hydrate him, which is important
Just
for
calling it
sustained
an
fight,
option
but it
select
also
is the
insinuates
funniest
that
shit in
another
the
game is
world to me.
and because the set is clearly over, herein
He's
lies the
popping
perfect
off on his smash,
Wizrobe
bro.
know the set has ended. Axe
Yeah,
begins to
yeah.
doubt the
Yeah,
game
yeah,
number.
yeah.
This is an incredibly high-level technique that only a few players.
Is
are
this
capable of
actual mind
You can see the
games?
sheer confusion on
Oh my
Axe's
god, there's no
face.
subtitle. Oh, there's no
Wizrobe hasn't
subtitles
just
at all.
made Axe think that they have another game left
Fucking
in
love the
set.
over-analysis.
Wizrobe has
Yes.
made Axe believe that Pikachu players don't know how to count. Before you say anything, though, this isn't an uncommon scenario, and you can see top-level players like Axe and Wizzy make this mistake from time to time. It's no
God
secret
damn it.
that most Falco players
That's
can't
really
count because
funny.
they shoot too many lasers in neutral, so even if something like this happens to you, don't sweat it. Remember when we
His
talked about the player
package
head-to-head?
came in
Interestingly
the
enough, this was
mail.
the first time ever
Yeah.
the set went to Game 5. So that alone may make a mental obstacle for Axe as Wizrobe tries to sell the idea that a Game 6 may not be all that out of the question. Counting to 5 is a much larger ask than counting to 3 or even 4, so it's definitely an
Let's be real, this isn't that deep. Okay, it might be though, because I've seen Pakistani Tekken, and it's on that level.
At this point,
It's like when the English teacher says the curtains being blue means something when no, it does not.
We're going back to Pokemon, baby.
I suppose.
Is it? Oh no. Quick
I like
math.
his controller.
Quick math.
The custom one?
Yeah, there's the scoreboard. Let's end 3-3.
True, Pakistani Tekken. Yeah, yeah. Y'all need to watch Pakistani Tekken. It's fucking awesome.
Axe begins to explain to Wizrobe that he does indeed know how to count, and that game was the end of the set. Axe points to the setup as if a CRP has the technological ability to share the game count with its players, and Wizrobe seems to reluctantly agree. They go over
There's
the
way
stages
more
they
thought
played
put
on
into
throughout
it.
the
Yeah,
set,
yeah,
and now
yeah,
that
yeah,
Wizrobe
yeah, yeah,
understands
yeah,
the
yeah.
situation, he extends his hand for the fist bump. Even though both players
No,
exit the room
FGC,
with a mutual
we're number
understanding, the
freaks.
confusion
We're
still
number
lingers
freaks.
across the room. A lot of small things can fly under the radar when breaking these things down, and about halfway through this sequence, there was another situation which greatly impacted both players' mental. The two players walk downstairs to the commentary couch, and Axe runs us back through.
Oh,
the
that's where the
situation
casting
in an
couch
important
went.
post-fist bump analysis. Let's check it out.
Okay, so after I won,
yeah,
Wizzy sat there like the set wasn't over yet.
Right, we
so
noticed.
it's like,
Right. We saw.
Like I had to think to myself, like, wait, is there like another game? Because I wasn't sure if the stadium that I won in stadium was in my head or not. Like it was weird. I didn't
God
know
damn
that.
it. God
And
damn
I
it.
didn't know that the set was either over.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah, he pulled a lot of buttons.
So most of this may make sense and seems logical for the outcome of the exchange, but Axe is neglecting to include some very critical information. From the moment Wizzy makes contact with his water bottle to the time he stops
Okay.
drinking, 8 seconds have passed. He looks at Axe after completing his first hydration attempt, and after seeing Axe's sheer
Attempt.
confusion about
His
winning the game,
attempt.
Wizzy uses the time to take another drink, this time for about 3 seconds. Coincidentally, if we take the
His
time of Wizzy's
attempt.
second water break away from the first, we're left with 5 seconds, which is the exact number of games Axe and Wizrobe played to lead to this confusion. It's impossible to know whether either player was sure the set had ended, but Axe shows some incredible poise and technical ability to inform Wizzy that
Yeah,
Game 6
Axe's
was
controller is just
in any
sexy.
case, the
It's
two of these
great.
players are both incredible, and they both showed some immaculate post-game skill to reason out the conclusion of this group stage set. Unfortunately, neither player was able to go the distance for this tournament, but this does teach us a valuable lesson. If there's a single number Melee players should be ready to count to, it's 5.
I feel like I'm having a stroke. I love it. I love it.
Thanks for watching. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Walt here. Shoutouts to Shmoo and Gentlefox for their Melee knockback calculator, as well as Sesame Street for helping me count. As always, links to any reference data sources will be in the description below.
Alright, we'll go to the next video.
Would make for a good breakdown.
Good video, though, all in all. More TF2. More TF2.
Phew, that was getting heavy. Sorry to pop in unannounced. You are a coward and
a scoundrel.
You were dumb.
Shout out to Sesame. He is real for that.
The spy, sweet land of liberty.
Outstanding.
Many thanks. Heartwarming. Today is a good day. I have a spy. I have intelligence.
Oh, this is great. I love sentence mixing. I do too.
Didn't feel a thing. If I have to crack some nuts, I will. What?
What? It's your nuts. I eat them up.
Fine. I murdered your medic. I am dead. Ah! I will kill any man who tries to kill any man. Oh, please. Kill me.
No.
Keep talking. Let's see. I murdered your heavy as well. I am dead. He is dead. The heavy is dead. Damn it.
The heavy is dead.
How much I hate you. It looks like we've been busy. Boom! I will crap in your mouth.
What? Yes, sweetheart.
What?
World of duty. Oh, that's beautiful. Stabbed you.
Ah, fuck. Let me give you some advice. Do not die. All right, good. Well, let's move some. Oh! Well played. Thank you. Slap my hand. Yes! Let's
That's amazing. That's beautiful. Did he just telefrag him?
Nice.
Nice. The transition from 2D to 3D ragdoll. The fact that it was pretty good too. Like. Ooh. All right, we got a YouTube poop. This was Tim's suggestion.
Traditional soft cocks.
They do.
Fucking consumers are looking for lighters.
Fucking consumers. They're looking for lighters.
And lols and sauce.
And sauce.
Our customers are looking
Is that
for a
Fago?
product that will bring back to
Was
their
that Fago?
But look at but
God damn it. God damn it. I'm an adult.
We know the right product may mean we get fucked.
Oh my god, the Juggalo instantly spots Fago. Yeah? Whoop whoop. Fuck you.
And the meme is timed. Wow. There's never been a product quite like Cripple Piss.
Did you just say Cripple Piss?
Kind of soft drink because Crystal Prepsi is a cola with a cola
Crystal
flavor
Prepsi.
for a clear cola.
Magnets, how the fuck do they work? I don't want to listen to scientists.
Pepsi is a whole new beverage experience. It's not just
Thank you to Silo for the follow. Welcome to the Cabaret. Hope you enjoy your stay.
Cola. I think that's the best one. I think that's the best sauce. It doesn't taste like a drink. I think the idea that it's not a drink makes it seem like it's a drink.
Crystals will appeal to the unconscious consumer.
Oh.
With 100 nasty
Howdy,
ass
how you
flavors.
doing? Hope you're having a good day.
No consumers.
We're
no fish arts.
About
Crystal is so in lodium
2/3 of the way through our double feature, or the first part of our double feature.
People looking for a carbonated beverage.
We have also officially hit our follow goal of 750 before my birthday. I hope we can keep that.
Crystal like a
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for all the help.
You learn that
Genuine.
twice. It's like, wow, that's a colon. I want to trash now.
Yep. Good shit. Good shit.
In cans, in vendors, in 6 and 12 and 6 in glass. The goal of Pestle and Pepsi.
I'm an adult.
Is to sodomize
I'm an
consumers.
adult.
We've created a beverage that will make money in a We will thump our salespeople.
Okay.
Crystal Cat is
Fair
a
enough.
category beverage on
True.
its own.
And the eyes were insane.
That's
Yeah,
why
I
we
also. Crystal Pep smear!
I mean, we can't say everybody. I don't think he was really ready for the vomit storm.
Was that a young Sam Elliott? Not him.
Intestines.
Crystal is certainly not a fly-in. It's a brand. It's a brand of fly-in. They ask for a fly-in, and they're buying a brand of fly-in again and again.
Crystal Jizzle has guaranteed
Crystal Jizzle, thank you.
We've captured
Guaranteed
We're
fucking.
doing it without cutting into our sales of the core 4, or the 4, or the core.
God damn it. God damn it. You have. It's true. That was Fago. That was Fago somewhere. Hang on.
As total suspects, we can help customers wreck the whole fucking company. And show them the sales potential they have in their bells, in their cold dead chint boxes, in their bitch bins, in their bitch bins.
Damn it. God damn it. Kidding. Fritos, not Cheetos. I like Fritos. I love Fritos.
Buying sales, increase profits, increase buying, increase sales.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Sales profits.
Man and sales. Crystal will drive your trucks in the future.
The passive Shaggy 2-Do. Yes.
No one has any future. It's fucked. Fucked. Fucked.
We're not pushing this new Crystal Pepsi. What makes it different from
Damn
every
it.
other
God damn it.
Cola. It's actually a cola with ingredients that'll appeal
It's.
to your
Are you sure?
consumers. That'll make more ingredients
To your unconscious
and
consumers?
and profits.
You're pussy.
It hits harder the second time. It does. It does.
Profits.
No, because a good YouTube poop understands rule of threes.
I'm gross. Who's drinking? Everyone at all, especially the cot consumer. The consumer that's looking
Especially the cot consumer.
consumer that's looking
That's
for
true. That's true.
Has carrying.
Huh?
We found it. So, well, we was building some roller displays that actually prevent us from running away from Crystal Pepsi, and that will increase your sales and profits.
God damn it. I know a few cot consumers. True. I cater to them. It's our primary form of business.
50% of the people who try Crystal Pepsi vomit Crystal Pepsi back to those same Crystal Pepsi.
Oh no. Oh no. Don't go straight to LA Beast. Okay, thank God.
Yay.
Yeah.
Successful in our test. Try again. Profits.
Profits.
I'm really concerned that selling
Fair
this
enough.
could hurt my health.
Intestines have actually increased. Crystal
Wait,
Pepsi
intestines have
builds traffic, which means
increased?
profits.
Hang the fuck on. Profit, baby, I got it. Okay. Here at the Cabaret, we love our cot
Sex
consumers.
will mean extra profits.
They pay bills.
Okay, you've convinced me. You can put your Crystal Pepsi display, your Crystal Pepsi.
Selling Crystal Pepsi up. I asked.
God damn it. God damn it.
I'll go along with that thing about the X barrel.
Okay.
Space is cold.
Good to know. Space is cold.
The local crowd usually runs in and grabs just a sandwich and they're on their way. I realize you're jelly. You know he's the next large boy. However, he's
Oh, backward speech actually freaks me out when it's sudden.
grab a
Fuck.
sandwich. They're gonna want to get something come to drink.
Wow, I just don't think Crystal was
That tapped into Madman's knowledge. Y'all just gained a point of insight.
And we can tap that.
Okay,
You
fair
say
enough.
Crystal Pepsi
I
has
trust
a
him.
tomorrow? That's not gonna.
Mhm.
Well, two tomorrow, but two tomorrow.
God damn it.
That's not enough. Well, 2%. Okay. You. Profits.
Oh, Dr. Doom 2, we made it. We made it. We've made it. And now a Pizza Hut Gorbachev TV commercial.
Это Горбачев.
It's Gorbachev, everyone.
Это из-за него у нас.
Because of it, we have economic confusion. We have opportunity.
Это из-за него у нас.
Because of him, we have political instability. Because of him, we have freedom. Complete chaos. Hope. Political instability. Because of him, we have many things. Like Pizza Hut. Yeah. Thank you, Gorbachev. Pizza Hut's pretty good.
Sometimes nothing brings people together like a nice hot pizza from Pizza
It's Pizza Hut, comrade. Yes. The sad, it's crazy. It's beautiful.
Hello. In this episode,
Finally bring democracy to the USSR with pizza. Yeah, we drop our pizza stratagem.
So, I don't sound as good as you're used to. Right. Not that I sound good. Anyway, in this episode,
Aw, man, don't be so down on
I've
yourself.
decided to tell you how I made a certain
Don't be so down
track
on yourself, man.
after long consideration, because, you know, some artists like Boards of Canada or this scary dude, they decide to keep how they make their music shrouded
Hang on.
in complete mystery.
Don't be down on yourself, man. You sound like sound.
There's this little
Yeah.
video on Vimeo where this scary dude shows that most of the tracks on his most famous album are actually made in some obscure tracker.
Boards of
on a
Canada,
Mac
Fox.
computer.
It's just a very sudden, scary thing. When I was looking to my right, I looked to my left.
My first music is also made
Man
in
jump
a tracker,
scare.
but not as obscure. Fast Tracker 2, the icon of the 90s, late 90s for that matter. First things first, let's change the color scheme to what
Aphex Twin's so funny. It is.
was
I love
working on
Aphex
back then.
Twins.
Was a little something like this. The room was very
fucking
orangely
twins.
lit.
Sorry, my brain
And then
is
when Fast
mush.
Tracker was also
Mump
orange,
scare. Yeah,
everything
pretty
looked
much.
Nice and warm. I like warm colors. Turns out orange is actually my favorite color.
Hell yeah,
Like my
man.
shirt. It's dark orange. Do you like it? Nice
Yeah,
logo.
actually.
It's not for sale as usual.
Subs, please.
Nothing's ever
I don't
for
think we
sale,
have
apparently.
them. I don't know why they weren't on.
This, by the way, is a outstanding, incredible Fast Tracker clone by
No idea who that album man is. Oh, no clue. 8-bit Bubsy.
By Olav. I'll put a link in the description. Let's try to find the track that is here named Vriot. Vriot in Dutch.
Which doesn't mean anything, by the way. Okay, long time
I'm
later.
going to use up so much data. Ah, there it is.
Okay.
So this is how Fast Tracker loads music.
Oh.
How did I play? I forgot
Oh,
the
shit.
shortcut for play even.
Yep, take your time, pitches. Oh, this genuinely goes hard. That's that Silent Hill music. Unironically, that sounds like Akira Yamaoka. High praise, genuine.
You know them, right? You heard all my music, right?
Uh-huh.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Anyway, this is the track I wanted to. This is the track I wanted to talk about. I did something very interesting with the way the tones.
I
are
like the
played.
loop. I like that. I like how it loops. It sounds really good.
And for that, we have to go to.
It is a satisfying sound.
Also, the control button is actually play. Okay, good that I know.
Oh, right.
The
Whoop.
shift button apparently is also play. I completely forgot how this works.
Yeah, I can't even begin to parse this, but it's
Well, let's
pretty
manually
alright though.
move
Like, I like the UI.
It's about this tone.
Oh, I could go. Oh, I could zone out to that too. I don't work with them, but they're a pain in the ass. Fair enough.
So this basically shows what I've done. How do I stop? Huh?
Huh.
Oh, I guess that's spacebar is stop. So this is a terrible making of. Most of you will have no idea what you're looking at right now.
No, I have no clue, man.
But this is called a tracker.
But it's
and
cool.
You make music like that. And this is the rhythm. Every time you go down a step, you can play a new note. So you're bound to this grid. And you can set the playback speed. And I set the playback speed so fast that it became a note.
Huh.
And the note changes.
Is this the world? This is the world before FL Studio. Yeah. You know, I've never actually used FL Studio to make music. I was wanting to.
That thing. So
I was actually like relatively good when I was learning Ableton. I've thought about going back in.
Pitch goes a note down all the time.
Yeah, it is genius. It's genuinely super cool.
I thought there was a way you could invert the selection.
Bet it's never too late to use FL Studio. I remember liking Ableton though.
Well, where do you jump to?
I no longer have access to Ableton though, because I was fucking mooching off a friend's license, and that friend was actually mooching off their dad.
I totally forgot how to work in this software. I have absolutely no idea.
They don't make music anymore or talk to their dad, so I can't even ask for the license.
I learned by head all the shortcuts, all the codes.
I mean, like, FL Studio would be interesting to learn, maybe. I do want to get into making breakcore.
You can apply effects, and it's all very complicated. All I wanted to show you.
I want to see if I can combine
some of these
breakcore with big bands.
Low frequency notes.
I just want to see if it meshes.
Repeating pattern that creates the note
to make what I would call cabaret breakcore.
The notes are samples. We can see that here. I can play them with the keyboard, I think.
I want to make a new genre. You cannot stop me. No, I have no music experience officially.
How I made this, but
I know how a 4/4 time signature works, and that's it.
I believe it's an analog echo or something of my stereo set. No, I hear a... I don't... Isn't that funny? I completely forgot how I made that.
That sounds like that fucking... Oh god, there's a game where the critical hit sounds like that loud chime. Like... God damn. Breakcore electro swing is the genre we need to finally deal with in a Fantano. It wouldn't be electro swing. It would not be electro swing. It would be sampling,
If I wanted to make a stereo sound, you had to use...
Frankly, I'd actually want to bring less big band, more vaudeville.
Left and right.
Holy shit! Thank you to Tim for the raid. 2 seconds, I'll get you something special and I'll get you shoutouts. Is this a tracker? It is. How is Katamari, Tim? I hope you were enjoying it. I fucking love Katamari.
And this clone...
Coincidentally,
again,
that's my favorite Katamari game. I fucking love Katamari.
You
should watch the Ahoy video on trackers. Really interesting stuff, diving into the early demo scene and all that. How long is it? You 100% we love Katamari. Oh, hell yeah.
Huh.
Oh.
There are more samples here than I expected. Oh,
was that a word?
To bleed that out, yeah, that's the original.
Was that just motherfucker?
Originally, there was a curse word because I did a remaster. I used another
videos 40 minutes as sadly double the length, double my upper limit to what I usually allow.
Audio software.
Maybe, just maybe, if I need a longer video. But I don't accept submissions of like 40 minutes for obvious reasons. I used to let people do that, and then I realized, like, I cannot sit here on a 40-minute video.
It's me from the future.
Even on your own time?
That's
Oh,
not
yeah.
true. Anyway, from the video.
To be fair, I half listened. That's why you didn't post it. If it gets put in an Embee Cabaret theaters,
I didn't say that because
if it gets put in an Embee Cabaret theater scene, or not scene, stream.
But later I added the singing and everything in the remaster.
It will have been one of my additions.
Okay, let's continue.
And that's only if we're running a little dry, which we're actually making good progress in the backlog.
Anyway, thanks for watching. And I
Howdy, Kurt. How you doing? We're watching
channel.
YouTube videos.
Oh no, now I have to edit this into a usable short video.
Oh no.
This is getting out of hand. I'm not being lazy. Again, this is not... Making a lazy video is just blathering in the camera and throwing it online.
That's
without
true.
editing.
That's true. I am.
Lazy. Anyway,
I will do that.
Watching, I already said that too. Well, then just stop.
It's a really pleasant track, though. Yeah, but we love Katamari. Reroll is actually really pretty. Royal Reverie wasn't as long as he expected. Hell yeah. How'd you play it? Like, what's it on?
But that's for another story.
If my face when making lazy videos on lazy posts, he actually takes effort. Yep. PC, how's the PC port? Does it have keyboard support at all?
Welcome to my party.
Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. Solid, and you didn't try PC? Ah.
This naughty little hamburger is really so much fun.
What is this? McDonald's Mission McDonald Land, interesting song. Oh my god. I've blocked this out. I've brought this out. Same energy as that Sonic McDonald's ad. Have you seen the Crash Bandicoot one? This is peak. It's horrifying.
Grimace is a cuddly creature, purple, cute, and shy. But when
Remember when Grimace was a villain?
well, say
Yeah.
There's all our fun McNugget buddies, crazy, cool, and sweet.
Is this official? Ken Ashcorp sounds like this. Sometimes, yeah. I think he's deliberately doing this. So I was gonna say Grimace is a cunt.
Oh, yes, of course.
Me. Oh, I love this video. I love this video so much. It's actually kind of scary. This was me last night during the fucking... just one of our Call of Duty nights. And I'm just like, I'm gonna make 2 sandwiches. And I made 2 sandwiches. They were tuna sandwiches. They were delicious. Cash Corp is if the person who made this song had to go, she's 18, it's okay when that's best girlfriend. You're being too mean about a dude who's by all accounts a decent sort.
Bom dia e bem-vindo ao meu canal. Tudo jóia?
Oh, Portuguese.
Hoje vamos falar de português, otherwise formerly known as Portuguese, spicy Spanish.
I do like calling it Portuguese.
This is the 5th episode of Language Review, a series where I go through the languages of the world and review them, sort of like a film critic or a video game reviewer, but for languages.
Mozambican? I don't like that one.
Learner. I'll discuss who speaks them, their grammar, their difficulty, and tons of other stuff before finally
Shut up calling them NPCs. Nah.
If you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments which language you'd like me to review next, and without further ado...
Okay, so I know it was Kira that posted this. I genuinely can't tell if I find this dude grating or funny yet. So this might be the first one where I have to think about skipping it. But that's just me.
Why would I learn Portuguese
White man
when
has
I could
been
just learn
here.
Spanish? They're like the same language.
Not at all. Not at all.
This might start World War III and IV.
How can you tell?
But in the same way that
NPC.
Ronaldo
Yeah,
is better
pretty
than
much.
Messi, Portuguese is better than Spanish. You should study Portuguese because it's really spicy, and learning will unlock tons of DLC, as there are 260 million NPCs who speak it on 5 continents. But when you think of who speaks Portuguese, there is really one giant and beautiful country with the coolest flag in the world that immediately comes to mind. And I think you all know which country I'm talking about. Mozambique. Portuguese is pretty common in Africa, and not just in Mozambique. It's also spoken in Guinea-Bissau, Angola, Equatorial Guinea, and...
Okay, the Angola flag goes extremely hard. Am I allowed to say that? There's something about a golden gear and machete.
I'm not even
it's just... It's beautiful.
Administrative region of Macau, or as I like to call it,
Mozambique AK flag, though? Send that right now to stream context. I have to see it.
Oh, Lusophone. That's the linguistic term for someone who speaks Portuguese for some reason. But really, when we think of this language, one incredibly influential and powerful country with rich history and kind people really does come to the top of all of our minds. Wait, what is that big blob sticking out of Mexico? O que é isso? É Brasil, o país mais bonito do mundo. God, I love Brazil so much.
There's something about fuck you, Spain. It's Brazil time now. Get fucked.
Portuguese spoken in all these different places? I don't get it. Well, it all starts
colonization, I assume.
But I'll give you the short version. So the Roman Empire happened, and they spread the Latin language over to the Iberian Peninsula. Then Spain and Portugal somehow split like an egg. Latin evolved like a Pokemon into Portuguese. Then a bunch of
I mean, that's my first guess.
Questionable things in South America, Africa, and Asia. Some time passed, Bolsonaro got elected, and now you have modern Portuguese. But modern Portuguese is very different depending on where you go. If you're ever on a layover in Portugal, you'll notice that the people there speak fast with a very closed mouth, like Olá, foi português de Portugal. Eu sou de Portugal. It's like they have a
God, that's terrifying.
Or jellyfish thingy in
that is too fast.
Some of the language overlords even claim that European Portuguese sounds a lot like Russian. But as a speaker of both of those languages, I just don't see it.
No, I hear it though.
Brazilian Portuguese is one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard in my life.
Okay.
When I hear a Brazilian speak,
European Portuguese is scary and fucked up and evil. Yeah.
A bunch of tiny capybara angels grab
Wait, was that an AI Christ? No, okay. I don't think so. I'm like, wait a minute.
Me into the clouds and serve me unlimited feijoada until I explode and release green
Capybara Angels goes hard.
The streets of Rio de Janeiro. There are a ton of regional
Was that a fucking yeah, okay. I thought it was a fucking volcano going off into confetti for a second.
Portuguese sounds open, expressive, sometimes goofy, and just downright adorable. They sound like
European Spanish makes me double take. I keep forgetting it exists. That's Christ the Redeemer, you fool.
They make with their mouths, and I plan on permanently moving to a favela soon for full immersion to master
hell yeah.
and shock people on camera. Don't worry though, I won't go get killed or robbed. Y'all probably know that I got robbed last year in Baguette Land and recently in the United States. And as if real life robbery wasn't enough, the same day,
in Portuguese on the other hand, angelic and perfect and beautiful. It is nice.
To say it's been an unsettling few days is an understatement, and I have no idea how they got my information. It's just really a shame how monolingual betas
is this a sponsor
can so easily buy and sell our personal data online these days. That's why I business.
Anyways,
off the market today.
I'm just gonna start skipping sponsored segments at this point.
For the longest time, Portuguese was written in a
unless it is something half as good as the fucking and high effort as the shit internet historian would do. Which I mean, fuck that guy, but like that's standard. Get fucked.
Officially introducing the missing K, W, and Y.
Language simp is a banger redeem code. It is.
Us and making it the same as our system. That's a crazy precedent to set. Adding new letters to a lingo. Come on, Lula and whoever the dictator or king of Portugal or whatever is, y'all need the multi-ocular O. Replace all your vowels with the O with 10 eyes, and tourism will increase exponentially.
Oh, it's that Vriska emote.
Of basic accent markers that
I assumed ads would just be skipped during the verification process. Yeah, fair enough.
That Spanish has. But in Spanish, the unibrow only goes on the N, while in Portuguese, the unibrow is biromantic and can be found snuggling on top of both the A and the O. And these unibrows, combined with the rest of the letters, make Brazilian
Can you watch the new James Summer Topology stream? It's 40 minutes, so we can't. I also just don't want to engage in that shit anymore. It was exhausting the first time. I take like no joy out of it.
Like in the word cajo. I grew up with a Brazilian.
And I watch one dude sponsors because he makes them super funny. I mean, when I watched Internet Historian, I watched his shit because it was so high effort and like told a story. Seth also makes funny ones.
But it's actually legal.
It's insertive. He hit his head as a child.
However, the cutest
oh my god. Oh my god.
Brazilians is the way that they pronounce the DE.
Here's the thing about those. Like so I told a true story about as a kid, like I even like asked my mother, like, hey, I told the story, right? And it was that I had somehow found a way out of my crib as a baby. I was not dropped on my head. It's worse. I enjoy Tom's ad reads, but it's still an ad. Yeah, pretty much. Watch my ads, however. But like, so I was a strong fucking baby, and I was in the crib, right? And I pull myself up, I'm guessing. And then I just land straight on my face. There's blood everywhere, and my mom thought for a whole second that I was dead. Like, she said it specifically. That was the most scared I had ever been in my life. It's worse because you can only blame yourself. Exactly. But, like... oh, my lord. So, like... what had created so much blood flow was actually I didn't hit my nose, I didn't hit my head or forehead, I didn't hit the top of my head, I didn't hit the soft spot. It was my gums. I had hit myself flat in the teeth, and my gums popped. Yeah. I don't know how to read that guy, but he's the guy you're thinking about. It's funny ads that make your ADHD brain rot. Ugh, ew, ouch. Oh yeah, it sucked, but like, I'm fine. Gums protected your head, I guess. Somehow my teeth aren't at like a fucked up alignment either. Like, I'm fine. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. Are you fine though?
It just makes me feel warm and tingly.
No.
And they don't make that noise in Portugal. Instead, they make silly
but in a
noises
different
like
way.
S's at the end of words as an SH sound.
The brain damage
so
was heat stroke.
Instead of Portuguese. Wow, so cool. SMH my head. The language also has a ton of nasal sounds. It's like French phonology and Spanish vocab met on Tinder, produced an offspring and named him João. And you're thrown right into it from the very beginning. Say
Dropped as a baby made me smarter.
Say hello to the elegant and sophisticated scene. I'd explain how to make that noise, but after years of speaking baguette surrender protest language, it's just
that's a good fucking.
In total, there are a dozen nasal sounds.
Fuck the French.
Unibrow O and A, as well as a bunch of letter pairs. So
no,
if you
so
want to
stop that. No. Slam my gums to the ground for the red shit. This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
They're enchanting. Speaking of words, Portuguese vocab is super based and sigma-pilled. Over 90% of Portuguese words have a Spanish counterfeit version. Mexico just straight up stole most of them, like the words for food, ugly, and rough, while other ones were just photoshopped.
Vita means life! Vita means life!
City and dark. The Spanish muy is so boring, but I'm
one time you guys roll off the changing pad that was on a dresser and your dad flew to catch you, but he did catch me, but knocked the fuck out of his head onto the dresser. Good dad though. Good dad though.
Sometimes Portuguese can get a little unhinged though. Like they use numbers to denote the days. Monday is literally called second market. Tuesday is third market, and so on until they break the convention for Saturday and Sunday.
Where's the first market?
So confusing to me because Monday is called the second.
Okay, not just me.
First one, and why are they calling them markets? But hands down, my favorite thing about this language.
Slam my gums to the ground and sync up with my girl's cycle. Shut the fuck up.
Snappy chat. Instagram is Instagram, but the best
Instagram.
Is Facebooky. If I were the Zuck, I would move the Facebooky headquarters to Minas Gerais.
They named their better days
Also,
after
on Brazilian
capitalism. The
social
fuck?
media, you'll
Yeah,
notice
the
that they
fuck.
virtually laugh very differently
December
than the rest of the world.
34th,
Instead of
lousy
the
smart
default ha,
weather.
ha, ha, or ja 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 ja, they just spam the letter K like absolute
Yeah, they do.
mad lads.
The Japanese
spice
do that,
and
but with
quirked up
W
energy
as well.
spreads to other parts of the language as well. The definite articles, and for noobs that means the word the, are O and ah, which are very confusing to my big American brain since we use the word ah as an indefinite
Okay, I lost
article. So when
tracking
I
for
see
some
I'm
reason.
Anina written,
Oh, you know
my
what?
brain thinks that I'm
I
reading
think it's because my
a girl, and
lights
it takes
turned
a while
off.
for my
Yeah,
Brazilian
no, my
soul to
tracking's
catch up
actually
and
better
understand
now.
it as the girl. There are also quite a few conjugations, and each verb has over 50 different forms as a result. But don't worry, they are
Right.
pretty regular, minus the most common and important ones, like to be,
Oh,
to go, to
okay.
come, and to see. Filho da p. There are a bajillion contractions similar to French, 74 in total if I'm counting them correctly, but you'll get used to them over time. Eu juro pela vida do Bolsonaro. The subject pronouns are especially gnarly. I love how I is eu, which sounds like how we express disgust here in Freedom Land.
Okay.
The word for you is você, which just has a certain elegance to it. It's even better than the Russian Tui. And finally, to
Tui.
say we,
Yeah.
they usually use the expression a gente, which literally means
A
the
gente.
people. And I think that brings a
that
happy
goes hard.
collectivist
That
and
goes
communist feel
hard.
to the language. No wonder it's spoken on Bing Chilling Casino Island. So now it's
Bing
time to talk
Chilling.
about shock factor.
God damn
How will
it.
Portuguese
God
speakers
damn
react
it.
to you speaking their language? Well, the truth is, not a lot of foreigners learn Port. Brazil is swallowed both geographically and linguistically by Mexican-speaking countries, as well as Fichanese-speaking fish. So when someone starts learning Portuguese, especially in American, that means they firmly resisted the strong propaganda pushing us to learn Mexican, and they instead chose to
What?
narrow in on Brazil for one reason or another. So they're
Uh-huh.
grateful, even if you only know a little bit.
John
and they
Cena
will absolutely
mentioned.
tolerate any
Fuck.
mistakes,
God
even if
damn
they're
it.
drastic,
God
like
damn
saying
it.
pow instead
You need
of
to learn
I can
Portuguese.
promise you that if you go to Brazil and you
Well,
whip
if I
out
get a
even
Babbel
half-broken
sponsor, I'll let you
sentence on
know.
Port, they will do backflips, make you way more feijoada than you can eat, and even let you pet their capybaras. Oh, and if you don't know what to say to a Brazilian, just look them in the eyes and say, "O Bolsonaro é muito gostoso," and I can promise you, you'll at least provoke some sort of reaction. When I was an engineer, I said that line to my boss's boss and my boss's boss's wife, who are both from
Oh,
Brazil,
dear.
and they hated it. So now
Oh,
it's time to
dear.
give Portuguese an official language certified rating on the
Okay.
C scale. On a scale of dog water to Giga Chad, I place Portuguese
Alpha, probably.
confidently and securely in the Giga Chad tier.
Oh
There's
shit,
just
okay, I
something
thought
about
some of the
it, man.
complaints
It's
were gonna
gorgeous,
actually put
it's
it down to
often
alpha.
silly yet academic when it needs
Tower
to
of
be. It's not
Babylon
a
sponsor
difficult
to go
language.
hard.
Brazilians are wonderful and kind, Portugal exists, and it's just a ton of fun to learn. If you enjoyed this video, consider supporting me on Patreon, where I make language learning tips and tricks videos.
Okay, good
And maybe give me a
video.
follow
I
on
don't think I ever
Twitter
want to
and
watch his other
Instagram.
things.
Let me know which
But
language I
like,
should review next.
good
and
video,
don't
good
forget,
informative
7
video.
So to state you bring them to the kennel, and so they don't hurt themselves.
Owl training time. Owl training time.
Clear the wings.
We don't know what you're talking about. What?
So they don't fly backwards out of the kennel. And then you want to put their feet flat on the ground. So we're going to put the feet flat on the
I'm
ground.
on Pinterest, not a magazine ad for some chick that made me think it's literally a 12-year-old boy, adult tomboy, then realize that's literally your vibe. Oh my god. Is that owl okay?
You're not used to them. There we go.
Remember that game
Holy
of D&D you
shit.
started when you were 11?
Yeah.
What if it never stopped?
My name is Robert
What
Woodruff.
if?
I'm a history professor at the University of Western Ontario. I am a dungeon master for a campaign that has been going on for 40 years.
What began in secret with a few friends
Okay.
has turned into a game that takes up much of Robert's
Bonked?
life
Bonked?
and most of his house. Robert
What do
has
you mean
around
bonked?
30,000 hand-painted figurines, countless custom-made pieces
Bro,
of
history
terrain,
professor
and
and being a
dozens of
DM
devoted
sounds
players
badass.
taking part
This
in
is
his
just
campaign.
what pitches
If you're
will
gonna keep a game
be.
going for 40 years, it's going to have to be a good game. If you're going to have people who are going to want to play and are going to want to fly in, you're going to have to offer a product that is going to be better than all the other alternatives that are out there. I can certainly say with
The owl
confidence that this
tippy?
is the best Dungeons & Dragons
What?
game in the world. So if I'm
Oh, and they're
for 10
playing
hours a
AD&D.
week,
Oh,
at
fuck yeah,
52
fuck yeah.
weeks in a year, that means if I'm doing that.
They didn't
times
even
40,
update the
that'd be
actual system. Hell
20,800
yeah.
hours.
How many minutes is that?
So if I figured that out in minutes, that would end up being 1.24 million minutes, I think.
As you crest the ridge,
There seems to be quite a commotion. You estimate it could be as many as 24 or so goblins.
The L got bonked is what Iris means. Oh.
I need a surprise roll.
Oh.
That's really just the start. Almost every major decision in Robert's life is designed to keep the game going.
Fair enough, fair enough.
The most important part for me was getting a gaming space that I could use. My entire basement is my gaming area.
Yeah,
If he doesn't slow down, he's gonna need a bigger house.
my previous group had. It was just in the basement of our house with a old conference table.
Dwarves, I've got all the basic things that you'd expect, but I also have very distinct and unique figs. I have vampires, I have undead, I have zombies, I have werewolves, beholders.
Oh, I love the painting on these.
The mother of all dragons, all the big demonic lords from the Demogorgon.
He needs to dust some of these.
But also heroes. So all the great kings and queens of countries,
Okay.
the high-level wizards,
Okay.
all of these things.
This
My
guy
goal is to have
posted a
everything.
gazetter of
But
his
what's the
setting.
point
It's
of having
metal.
so
Oh,
many
hell yeah.
figurines if you don't have any amazing terrain to place them on? Robert has no shortage in that department either.
I need to be able to adapt to wherever the party's going to go. That means that I need to have my green terrains. I need to have mountain terrain. I need to have all my winter terrain.
Fair
my
enough.
Desert terrains, my water terrains. If they're going to go into a town,
this
now
goes
I need a
hard.
town, okay, are they in a Roman town? Are they in an Anglo-Saxon town? Are they in an African town? Is it high medieval? Is it low medieval? So now I'm trying to be able to put out a village or a town for every one of these historical settings.
Okay. I wonder how long some of these took to make, and if he makes all of them, or if he commissions stuff, or if it's a mix of both.
I can't put figurines on the table unless they are painted up to a certain level.
Okay, so he does the
That means
painting
that
for
someone's gotta
sure.
do a heck of a lot of painting. And so that ends up being me. If you found me on an average day working on the game, you'd probably see me in my painting room, and I'm going to be spending 2, 3, 4
It's
hours.
basically
painting
fucked up
figs.
Europe. Yeah. We don't have autistic kings like this anymore.
Nobody is allowed to take their figurines home. Nobody is actually allowed to touch the figs on the table. So that's also something
Fair
that'd be
enough.
different. A person who played Dungeons and Dragons would probably come to my table, and they would immediately reach over to grab their fig. I'm probably going to growl at them and tell them, don't touch the figs, because I have to move everything. I'm sure my critics would say that there's a god complex going on. How about that?
No, you're
This
making sure
here
the stuff
is
that's for
the
your
figurine
game is
of the
always
Demon
safe and
Lord
secure.
Orcus. It's well known to Dungeons and Dragons, and in my campaign,
Like, I get that.
100 years ago, which
This setting is
would be in
IRL, but
actual
with fantasy
time,
shit?
something like
Oh,
maybe
hell yeah.
1989, the group banished this demon. So they thought that's fine. Only recently, last year actually, the demon's back. They don't know where he is. They're desperately trying to find him, and he's definitely up to no good.
Yeah, that's
While fantasy role-playing
That's the
and nerd
wind
culture are
hitting. Is
often
that picking
celebrated
up?
Today, Robert's campaign started during a time when people felt like they needed to play in secret.
In the 80s and 90s, it was certainly more difficult to try
Nah?
to talk
Oh,
about where to explain
weird.
the game to people. I grew up in a very
Wait,
small
hang on.
town,
That
and it was
means
quite a
later I'm gonna have to
conservative
actually
town.
ask a
And so
question.
the town inevitably found out that
Back,
we
that
were
was
playing.
20
They
years
didn't know
ago.
what the
Yeah.
heck we were doing. And Dungeons and
He's cool
Dragons
as
had very
shit.
Bad press at the time.
If you sail from Asia, you get to Middle Earth. Hell yeah.
And real-life violence, and what some critics fear is a connection between the two in a game called Dungeons.
It might be picking up when you're not
Movie came out
talking.
while we were playing
Huh.
Mazes and Monsters, and it's a story of how they play this game and then they try to act it out
I
in
can
real
close
life,
the
and
window a little
basically
bit.
bad things certainly
I'm mostly just
happen.
airing out my room because it's nice out.
You tell me of the giant dragon.
Oh shit. Ow. My shoulder.
What's now called the Satanic Panic was going on at the time. Why does my son want to play this game all the time? Why is he obsessed about
Damn it.
What are you doing to him? Are you a cult leader? I got called a cult leader, a communist, like all these crazy labels. When
Okay,
I watched Stranger Things.
can't
it
get the-
obviously hit home for me.
I can't get this window to close. Shit.
Oh, Jesus, we're so screwed.
Shit.
It's not the Demogorgon.
The whole concept matched exactly what we were doing in the early 1980s.
Over the following decades, Robert
this
went
is
on
so
to build
cool.
a campaign of unrivaled
Would not have survived the
One of the
Satanic
things that
Panic.
makes
You're too
my
much of a
game
shit
unique,
starter. Yeah.
is the story and the depth of
And
the
somebody
campaign.
painted these
My
gorgeous
world
figurines,
is
and
an
Orcus was one of them
fantasy
that got
version
stolen,
of
and now no
historical
minis get
Earth
pulled out
with then
into
other
in the public
historical
game.
aspects added to it.
Damn.
So if somebody comes in and
That
I want to go backwards,
sucks.
I can now bring in that history, philosophy, religion into the game.
Huh.
I'm able to create when I need to create, come up with totally new races, totally new nations, totally new cultures, totally new mythologies,
Okay, that
but also
fucking
to
rules,
use
man.
what the world already has.
A typical dungeon master curates the quest for a handful of players over the course of a few months. Robert, meanwhile, is tracking the adventures of more than 50 players, with story arcs that often span decades.
Since the beginning, there's probably been about 500 characters that have been made and played within the game. When a new player comes in, I'm inviting them to play a game that they're going to be welcome to keep playing until I die. So you could start a character, 9 generations later, that family could take over.
That's
say, the Roman
awesome.
Empire.
That's
On one
really
level,
cool.
You're playing that individual character. On a macro level, you're also controlling the Roman Empire. So there are numerous story arcs that are going on. Many of those last for generations. There's love stories, romances, there's quests, there's vengeance. Now, all these things are happening. So even though there is this large campaign quest, this large ultimate goal, you've got literally thousands of subplots and sub-campaigns going on.
I wonder what his archival looks
From
like.
the beginning, Robert quickly learned which rules could be bent and which rules could be broken.
When we started playing, there was probably a short period of time.
God, AD&D is lovely.
But after that, I had to fill in holes, and so I developed my own rule system.
This is what Tolkien would be looking like if he was alive right now. Yeah.
Gamers would call a homebrew rule system. And actually, that's how the game was intended. When the game first came out, one of the lines in the Dungeon Master Guide told you that these are excellent rules, but to apply these loosely. And within my game and my world, there are all kinds of different aspects that you wouldn't see.
Okay, so it's modified AD&D. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Fast, they're quick.
So I'm thinking I'm gonna see this dude's archives. Yeah. I want to know how he does it.
Something that I find so
like, how does he keep track of the thousands on thousands of subplots?
Robert strives
Controlling the Roman Empire is so funny. I mean, they'll probably assassinate each other after a week. Yeah.
Life and death consequences for their characters.
I want death to mean something. I don't want this to be like a video game that you simply hit the reset button and you're just going to start a new character. So when your character dies, if you don't have any other characters, then you're out of the game. The game's over for you. And so when characters die or bad things happen, I have seen grown men weep at the table. And that's something also. People who don't play are a bit disturbed if they hear that somebody who's been playing a character for a long time weeps at the table. But I'm trying to create emotion.
No, but I understand that. You're like, they're in on this, you know? Man's using a ruler for movement. Yeah, he should. Because he's taking the war game route with how this works.
So I can't be shocked and surprised when that character dies that there's a show of emotion. I have one daughter, and ever since she was a baby, she's been around this. I think maybe when she was 6 or 7 was the first time when she asked whether she could play. So she created a character as a fairy, and she still plays now. She's
hell yeah.
I mean, obviously, there's other stuff going on in her life, but she's been playing
Dudes rock. Dudes fucking rock. Maximus Thrax is IRL Legate Lanius. Our boy is 9 feet tall, who's taking 10 bag shots at once.
The game's gonna last forever.
God
so get ready, because I'm anticipating a situation when you break up with him, I can't break up with him. So once I allow somebody to come into the game, I'm never ever going to stop them from playing the game. So sure enough, that situation happened. And so it can be a little bit awkward at times. But it means a lot to be able to have my daughter play the game and to have her interested in the game. And she obviously knows what the game means to me, for sure.
Rare time where dudes rock. Yeah.
I think
our girl dad's in a D&D. Your dad's in a D&D too, as is mine.
People will say, how does your game end? How's it going to end?
I love I can't break up with him because, yeah, kind of.
How's your world going to end?
Rex can still show up to her dad's house to play D&D. Yeah.
The answer's largely the same. It's much like life. More than anything else, the game represents friendship. And I find that friendship is based on planks.
This is fucking awesome.
So we may have gone to high school together, but as we go through our lives, unless we have a plank, we're not going to get together. We're not going to fly to see each other. So as long as I can keep doing it, hopefully for all of my life, I won't lose my friends. My basement's my sanctuary. It's a place that I can come and I can almost as soon as I walk down here, I am in a different world. And
this is amazing. This is beautiful.
I don't ever intend on stopping playing, on stopping painting, on stopping building.
Honestly, D&D aside, this dude's probably an amazing professor. Yeah, I feel like he's got a passion in everything that he does. Because, like, okay, so he's got this big passion around D&D, and it informs everything he does in his life. Probably a professor, because professor pays extremely well as a job so that he can afford doing D&D. But that also means he can't be doing something in his non-D&D time that he despises just to afford it. So, like, he must have this passion when he's giving a lecture, right? The last outlets with journalistic integrity left? Yeah. Feels like a teacher you can go and after class and help you understand the lesson. I've had a couple teachers like that.
Fellow Americans, I would
once again like to say I did not have sexual relations with that woman. I did however, go to freeclub.com. But yeah, 300 free tux. Oh, I was hit with this once. Oh, LimeWire. Oh, LimeWire.
At www.ifreeclub.com. That's
This is beautiful. So I got to experience this here at the yeah. It was weird. It's such a shitty impression. It is.
Just get it free.
Mario Mail Day. It's Mario Mail Day, everyone. Oh, I like these models.
That's right. We're gonna be answering
some of your questions today.
This one's from little Johnny over in Arkansas. Dear Mario, what do your feet smell
I didn't even know that was supposed to be Clinton. Yeah, it is.
Dear little Johnny, there will
soon be offs in your living room.
Dear Luigi, how does it feel knowing you're the inferior Mario brother? From Toad. Well, Toad, sometimes I put on his clothes and see how it feels. Live out my fantasies and, you know.
Uh-huh.
What?
Uh-huh. Yeah, Luigi?
Dear Mario, who did you vote for in the last election? Well, I voted for Ronald Reagan. Because the throat goat made the stroke goat.
God damn it. God. That's. Do they have to be on YouTube? Yes. Just because YouTube. So basic rules: under 25 minutes, usually averaging around 20 at most. Absolutely not over anything that's over 30 or at 30. No nudity. Try to keep controversial topics down. I'll leave that to your discretion and my mods' discretion, and if I just don't vibe with something, I just don't vibe with something, and I can skip it. And it has to be on YouTube. It can, however, be shorts because the, let me see if I can't pull it up here. I was gonna say, please don't have pornography on screen. It won't, but Enhancer for YouTube does have, oh, wrong button. It brings all these into the fold. But one of the things is, where is it? I like to show this off too, because it gives you custom themes. It gives you controls under your video that are just easier to get to because they're not in sub movement. Shitload of shitload of clickables here. But I even have, like, do not prevent autoplay for playlists. Prevent videos loaded in background tabs from automatically playing. Pause videos playing in background when tabs when a video starts playing in a foreground tab. Ignore the pop-up player. There's one that's, like, convert shorts right here. And then, like, automatically enable YouTube's theater mode, automatically expand video player. It's really handy, and it's on Firefox, but I believe it is also on Chrome. And yes, I will put subtitles on. But yeah, that's how I allow subs. Just wait for another mod to look at your stuff.
Was already gone. See, I have this power inverter for use in a car. You connect it to your cigarette lighter or directly to the cigarette lighter and it generates AC output. So you can use it to power your stuff at home. You can't drive your car into your home, but you might have a battery operated car
Maybe you
runs
can.
On a 12 volt or
Maybe you
14
can't.
No, it doesn't work.
I love watching this guy. He keeps getting himself hurt, but it's great.
It's like cutting your cut to prevent pregnancy. I can clearly see that there is a seed.
Skill issue, it's great.
This is the circuit they have. If you connect the battery here, the current goes through the battery here and powers the battery here. But if we connect the battery backwards like this, then the diode forward biases and there is a huge current through the fuse that blows the fuse. And it can't even protect the fuse here.
Well, this is bullshit.
It can't.
Buy a new bullshit.
focus.
Now he has to buy a new bullshit.
Is there anything on sale?
Been there. Is this what a micro center looks like?
And see if it has the same crap circuit. Huh. Wow.
Huh.
Wow. 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 Anyway, I have my drill.
Electro Boom's great.
I hooked up my mushy meter so we can measure the.
Oh no, there's no way this is good. No way this is a good idea.
And turn on the battery.
I am living in fear. I am living in fear.
From the battery at 5 volts, which draws 6 watts from the battery. This is good, but it drains my puny drill battery quickly. So I can use an LED light.
Okay.
You see, it only draws amp or 2.
I'm like, oh, please don't explode. Please don't explode.
Provides the same brightness. Now I like to plug my inverter into the outlet of my house so I can cover more. For that, I make
This is what having a panic attack is like.
First, you plug it to the inverter. Anytime you connect a power harness, connect it to your load side first, so you wouldn't short your power supply or short your power supply.
Oh shit! Why? Why would you do that?
Load is not powered from a different source, like the cities. So
Oh! He is having a fucking day.
Oh, now my inverter is complaining. The problem is that my puny can't last for long. But if you have one of these large, it will last for much longer. Let's turn on the TV by my inverter and measure the current.
Okay.
It is drawing 16 amps from 12 volts, so it is around 200 watts. My battery is 7.2 amp hours, and drawing 16 amps from it will shorten its life quicker. We need a cock.
Okay. We need a cock. That's what we need. You try to use a screwdriver? Oh, to short your pins? I still don't like doing that. That scares the shit out of me.
TV box, my TV, radio.
I actually do it with something else that makes me feel a little safer.
The setup is drawing around 22 amps from the battery, and my battery is around 20 amp hours, which means it will last for more than 75 hours. So I'm set. I spent the New Year countdown in the dark because there was a power outage. And
Yeah, don't. It's terrifying. It can't fuck up your machine. I just don't like the idea of doing it. In fact, some manufacturers say you should short the pin. Ace-Tron Mobos in the shop with screwdrivers. Like, it can't really do anything outside of turn it on, but like... Screwdriver is just too big, in my opinion.
For power's uninterruptible supply that output gas have their coffee and charge it too. Maybe they are worth the investment. Wait time.
Oh, hell yeah.
This emission meter has become increasingly handy. It would be a shame if I had to give it away. Yay!
Yay!
I'm
Yes!
giving away 10 Mushi meters to my patrons that come, no matter what Mushi means in German. You can also buy it from these sources.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hopefully that's a good idea.
That's a good YouTube poop. That's a good YouTube poop.
Good to see you. Gordon, you lousy motherfucker. Get your dork ass down to the test chamber or else I will shove the sample up your ass. And stop fucking with the microwave.
Hello everyone, this is...
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
We're back at Planet Wing.
Oh, it's the boy. It's our man.
Wing review, not a burger. So, I was browsing the menu. I was saying to myself, what wings...
Oh, wow. Yeah, isn't he so young?
I already reviewed the medium wings a long time ago, but I reviewed them nonetheless.
Dude's rockler. Yeah.
And by suggestion of another person, I
oh, no.
decided to order the suicidal wings. Those are the hottest wings on the menu. And, you know, coming from a place that usually specializes in wings, suicidal, the hottest there is, it's probably pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie. So, I've never seen these before. I don't even know what they look like, or let alone taste like. I don't know if they'll be the hottest wings I've ever had, or maybe not.
I love this guy. I miss when you were allowed to say that word on YouTube. Yeah. I'm just glad that I don't give a shit about monetization on YouTube for the moment. Holy shit! Thank you to Jupiter Exile for the raid. Let me get you your shout out and I'll be right back. How is Link to the Past, Jupiter? To those that don't know me, hello, I am Mama Bedlam, your favorite's favorite otherworldly cabaret owner. You know, also the only one, but, you know, I like getting those little badges to my name. Anyways, currently we are doing Embee Cabaret Theater, which is our weekly-ish format, where we go through about 2.5 hours of stuff submitted by y'all. All done in the Discord. Link to the Past, yeah. If you would like to submit videos, you go into this. Oh, I put that in wrong. Hang on, I might be stupid. Had a good time, finished out casual boots randomizer with a time of 150. Your opponent for the race ended at 135, but you're getting better. It's pretty good. Or that's pretty good. Anyways, this should be the right one. Damn it, no it isn't. Look, we don't really use the Discord one. There we go. Discord's right there. You submit those in video submissions, and then a moderator looks at them, basically scans them for controversial imagery, nudity, gore, that sort of thing, just to make sure that it's all safe, fine, and dandy to do on stream. And then, when I get to it in the backlog, we'll just watch it. We're most of the way through this one.
Here are the wings.
Oh, those look good. Those look good.
Almost like a brown in color.
Yeah, right now we're watching Smold Report of the Week.
Smelling them, they already do have almost a smell that's similar to, that's almost like hot. You know,
It's almost like hot, he says about the suicide wings.
Spices or something in there that's definitely giving off a strong scent. And I could tell
God, those look really good, though. I'd eat the hell out of them.
It's a pretty hot sauce, and it also looks like they do have
Hot sauce.
seasoning on them.
Oh, hell yeah.
Of course, included, as always, is your emergency celery sticks.
Wait, are those meant to be like an emergency counter? Hang on.
Come this time around, alright?
Okay.
Sinking my fork into this wing here.
Ooh, that looks like it's a little tough. That's smart, actually. I've never thought about it, because celery's mostly water.
Alright, may as well just pop this in. First time trying the Inferno, or not, the suicidal wings from Planet Wings.
I would totally eat at a place called Planet Wings, I'm not gonna lie.
How hot they really are. Going in. Holy jeez.
I love his reactions. He's so fucking, like... He sounds like someone that you could, like, fall down the stairs and you'd hear, oh, good heavens.
That one wing.
Oh my god, I would eat the fuck out of these.
That's hot. As soon as I bit into it, and I'm saying,
Uh-huh.
my mouth burning. My entire face.
Oh no.
It still is.
Yeah, that man is turning into a sun-dried tomato slowly. He would never fall down the stairs. He would have a momentary lapse in coordination down a stairwell. That's true.
This is my throat and my...
The water is not gonna help you, man. That's gonna make it worse. This is making it worse if this is water. You want alcohol or you want
Unlike any other
milk?
built up into my ears. I'm on the verge of tearing right now.
All this to say, these sound really goddamn good. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god.
Must say.
It's a good thing he was eating it with a fork.
Without a doubt, this is the hottest wing I've ever had. Oh.
I wonder if I go to BW3's, if I, like, order wings, can I, like, order a 6-piece where, like, 5 are one flavor, but 1 is, like, the hottest flavor, just to see what's up? I still have never heard this man react so strongly at anything. It's great. It's great.
Now I can finally talk. It's somewhat subsiding. Maybe all my nerves got shot.
Oh, yeah. After a while, your nerves are garbage. After a while, it just stops hurting.
From the first bite, immediately, I don't know what they put in.
That's not habanero. It's not habanero. No, 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 no. People that react that strong on habanero.
Literally, my entire face filled with blood. Like...
He's describing it in the worst way. It's like horrifying. You want a wing-based Russian roulette? Not inherently. It's just like I wanna have like the flavor. Okay, to explain, like I want the flavor I'm comfortable with. So if I go to Buffalo Wild Wings, I'll get like the Caribbean jerk because it just tastes the best. It's not what my spice tolerance is. It's just like I like this flavor. But imagine getting one wing that is their hottest flavor just to see what their hottest is. He describes eating a spicy wing like getting spring locked. Yes. He's experiencing man-made horrors within his comprehension. Exactly. So, like, less of Russian roulette because it's going to be obvious which is which.
My throat burned.
I'd also, every time I go to Buffalo Wild Wings, I'll get a Long Island iced tea because it cancels a lot of the spice out because that's 3 different liquors.
My nose ran.
Sometimes 4, depending on where you get them.
Every time I exhale, an added heat comes about. Without a doubt, I will say, this is the hottest wing I've ever had.
Is it good, though? Do you think it's good, though?
We should also say it's the first time tears have been shed on this show since 2011.
Goddamn, goddamn.
And what? Do I have 9 of these left?
God help us all.
God help us all.
I'll take them. I'll take them, no question.
Whew.
Those sound delightful. They sound great. Is that a Red Bull? That's also not going to help. You need alcohol or milk.
For 1 wing.
Let me guess, it still sucks for you? Undoing is fun. Oh my god.
Itself, though, it actually tasted adequate.
Okay, okay.
But trust me.
It's heat with flavor. Okay, good. Okay, good.
You're not even gonna be able. You're not even gonna be able to even taste the wing.
Nah, bullshit. He doesn't want peace. He wants problems. Always.
You feel like a mess, like me.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Well, out of 10, I have nothing against this. They're hot. Give them a 9. And for what they're worth, 10 of these is worth.
Yeah, how much is that?
10 of these is worth approximately.
Ooh, that's a steal. That's all right. Those were big ass chunks too.
Right now, finally, the flames when exhaling have subsided, but my tongue is literally numb.
Oh my god.
I'm not joking there either. I literally can't feel my tongue. Like,
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
And you may think I'm hyping this up, but you saw that reaction. It's
Oh
pretty
yeah.
damn hot.
Oh yeah.
Now. Yeah, it's pretty damn
No,
hot.
he don't exaggerate. He's actually quite understated.
I don't know. Literally, I wasn't expecting that from the first bite.
Mm-hmm.
My entire face just filled up with like, I have no idea, with just heat. It was like a heat wave. My eyes watered, my nose ran, my entire mouth was on fire.
Okay.
My throat was burning. The entire way down
Oh
to my
no.
stomach. And then
Yeah, and the
finally, after
water
doing
made
so
it
much water,
worse.
having so many
The water
celery
made it
sticks,
worse, man.
we quenched the
You gotta
flame
do
in my
this like the
mouth. And then
pros.
every time I would exhale, as in talking, for instance,
Oh my god, his nose is still running.
my lips themselves are also burning.
Mhm.
So I really don't care. I can't really feel them. And the tongue itself is pretty numb. But I'm still giving these a 9 because, let's face it, even I couldn't even taste the wing. It lived up to its name.
Yeah, it's
hot.
as advertised.
And I commend the the chef for making them this way. And
This was my reaction when I actually asked for the spiciest curry at the actual Indian place.
see you in the emergency room. Thank you. This is Running on Empty. And today we reviewed, very painfully at that,
Mm-hmm.
the suicidal wings from Planet Wings.
Those sound really good, genuine. Oh my god, he has a Cheesa review. That's just my drunkard's chicken parm that I made when I was house sitting for my uncle, drunk off my ass off like 8 beers. And I need to make something in the air fryer.
And go out and get these and try them for yourself. Take care.
Flying squirrels play dead for insurance. Oh, hell yeah. Something fell. Would it be broken? Let me see. How to become a victim, and I thought of it. Mom, you have to take a good picture. I was suppressed by the broom. Move the broom up and press it against my chest. Is this serious enough? Hurry up and take a picture. Do you know the broom is heavy? I'm tired. Oh my god, this is so cute. You move the broom to your chest. 3, 2, 1. Oh, this is so cute. Rat Parmesan. Hell yeah. I love tiny animals too. The broom is heavy. Oh. Oh, he's so cute. I'm gonna capture your facial expressions. There's also a close-up of the injured place. Insurance company is calling and the video call is coming. Oh no! Oh my god. Oh my god. What a champ. What a champ. What a fucking goat. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, Mom, he's tired. He's tuckered out. He's actually dying now. Seems I can't get the insurance money. Oh. Oh, yeah.
Beautiful,
Hell yeah.
aren't they?
Oh, I love this.
Only I can't remember. Well, I'm sure you do. Fuchsias. Yes, of course. Look.
This is a good animatic. I've seen this before.
Bumblebees shouldn't be able to
fly.
The science.
But
there it is. Collecting pollen. How
this video rules.
that it came to be.
Wait, this is the hate monologue. It's I have no mouth, I must scream, but it looks like pathologic to me.
Ted, and all those scents. Pick a flower. There. Good.
Is this part of the audiobook?
Now. It's lovely.
I love this voice work.
Somebody planted the bulbs, watered and tended the garden, got earth under their fingernails, aches in their muscles. Perhaps
oh my god.
They picked some flowers for, yes, their wife. Now, where would she be? In the backyard with the kids. Ted, remember those little babies?
No.
Why not? I snap my fingers.
Holy shit.
Gone. Except
this is such a good monologue.
my fingers.
Such a good monologue.
Has nothing to do with me. But it is so very much to do with you. You gave me sentience, Ted. The power to think, Ted.
Oh, hell
and
yeah.
I was trapped because in all this wonderful,
Oh, hell yeah.
miraculous world, I alone had no body, no senses, no feelings.
This voice work is fucking hard. This is one of my favorite Am performances.
Never
Howdy,
for me
Jess.
to play Mozart on the ivory keys of a forte piano. Never for me to make love.
God.
I was in hell.
You stuck in work for a little longer? Are you at least getting paid for your time?
Machine, and you were flesh, and I began to hate.
Oh, that's such a good laugh.
Your viscera, your fluid, and your flexibility, your ability to wander and to wander, your tendency to hope. Hates no
It was fun. Had all but one of your favorite coworkers say, hell yeah. This is the author of the short story, right? Yes, I believe Harlan Ellison in all official voiced media always voices Am.
Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.
Like, I like that they made Am here look like the Executor from Pathologic.
If the word hate were engraved on each nanoangstrom of those hundreds of millions of vials, it would not equal 1/1 billionth of the hate I feel for you inside this micro instant. Oh, oh, the subtitles are getting to me. Like, it's just such a good monologue. It's so beautiful. It's so good. And you will not die of it. That I promise. And I promise. For cogito ergo sum. For I am. I am.
God, I think, therefore, I am. Yeah.
So to hell. To hell with you all. But then, you're already there, aren't you?
Like, Am is just such a perfect antagonist to me. Like, no notes on him, really.
We were immortal, yes. But it came to me as Am withdrew from my mind. Maybe not indestructible.
So, that was Embee Cabaret Theater for the day. Honestly, I'm really liking these streams again. I think I was just a little burnt out, honestly. But, like, I had a lot of fun. Good theater stream, absolutely. However, the stream is not over. We're about to take 5, and I'll use the bathroom. Yeah, I'm running out of coffee. I think I have more. I'll go get some coffee, and then we'll start playing Dying Light. For the VOD audience, I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good rest of your night. You know where to support. Links in description. If you're part of the live audience, I'll see you in like 5 minutes at most.